smells good out here. It's that good air. Birds are singing, you know what I'm saying? Right on. Remy Martin, Swisher Sweets, barbecue with the chicken. It's a good day around the way, cause all the player haters is missing. It's only ballers and max, turntables and sodas. Little kids with ball caps, no need for straps. What's the haps in the fade, cousin, I hit for 100. 20 brothers crowd around in a circle, cause you ain't said nothing but a word. Swerving all on the curb. My homie mad at me, I wouldn't let him drive, he too perv. Don't wanna get blurred by the police. Living to die in these streets, so only want peace. When will it cease all the hate and the jealousy? If you're trying to do you, then why you worried about me? Ain't you trying to do you? Then why you worried about me? Ain't you trying to do you? Then why you worried about me? Ain't you trying to do you? Then why you worried about me? Ain't you trying to do you? Then why you worried about me? Ain't you trying to do you? Then why you worried about me? Ain't you trying to do you? Then why you worried about me? Ain't you trying to do you? Then why you worried about me? Apparently being you ain't what you wanna be. Yeah, apparently being you ain't what you wanna be, man. She always worried about me. All up in my mix, you know what I'm saying? No, you doing so good, do you worry about you, man? Cause I'm doing me and I'm just chilling, you know? If it's not a family affair, you can catch me solo, bolo. Watch for the donos and the po-pos. Catch me Cadillac dipping, never slipping, Remy sipping, streets of sin, stay winning. I ain't got time for drama, man, I miss you, big drama, homie, and that's on my mama. I got game more than the average brother. Real life skills, courtesy of my mother. I respect those that respect me. Don't disrespect and bring the killer out of me. Real G from the sucker-free city. Killer, whoa, capital, these streets showing no pity. Why do we hate one another? Why are you envious of your brother? Is it cause he's got more money? Or is it cause he acts smart, you act like a dummy? Is it because he charismatic? What he see, he gotta have it, he grab it. Cause it's automatic for a player, but it's second nature for a hater to hate ya. Ain't you trying to do you? Then why you worried about me? Ain't you trying to do you? Then why you worried about me? Ain't you trying to do you? Then why you worried about me? Ain't you trying to do you? Then why you worried about me? Ain't you trying to do you? Then why you worried about me? Ain't you trying to do you? Then why you worried about me? Ain't you trying to do you? Then why you worried about me? Apparently being you ain't what you wanna be.
Why are you worried about me? There's no need to worry about me. I got this. Shoot. I mean, for real, though, guess what? We're back. Purple Dahlia's Playhouse right here on 89.5 KZCT OzCat Radio, Vallejo. And guess what else? It's my birthday. In case you didn't know, in case the whole social media world hasn't found out, today is my birthday. It's pretty exciting. I'm 38. Can you believe it? Can you believe I look this good and I'm 38? Nah, I'm just feeling myself right now. No, I think I'm pretty spectacular for a 38-year-old. I'm just going to say it, but I'm super excited that on my birthday I have one of the dopest shows planned out tonight. I've got Khafre J on his way. He's the founder of Hip Hop for Change. He's going to tell us all about that organization. This is their 2-year anniversary weekend coming up. And guess who's headlining that show? Opio. Guess who's coming in to the Playhouse tonight? Opio. Do you know who Opio is? You better know who Opio is. I should know who he is. If you've been under a rock for a long time now, I'll tell you. He's with Souls of Mischief, Hieroglyphics. That's all I'm going to say. He's coming in the building. He's going to be talking about the show that they are doing this weekend. We're also going to talk about the new EP that they have out with Free the Robots. Really, really dope music on that. So I'm very excited to share that with you. But what I'm even more excited to share right this very minute, I've already talked about it. I talked about it last week. One of my favorite songs is from Neo the Gift. And he sent me this DJ pack. And in this DJ pack is the radio edit a cappella. And I'm not supposed to play it because, I'm supposed to play the whole track with the production behind it. But guess what? It's my birthday, and I kind of get to do whatever I want. And so right now, I'm going to play this track. If everybody hates it because there's no music behind it, I'm sorry. You just have to like play along with me because this is the Playhouse and it's my birthday. I'm going to mention like at least 20 times today that it's my birthday. So just get over that. But here it is, Neo the Gift, God, Family, Money, a cappella style.
I'm in a whole nother zone right now. What you grind for? Yup. Kiss the ring on a young king, I'm royal. All we know is one thing, stay loyal. Chase the paper, get in my way, I destroy you. God, family, and money in that order. In that order. In that order. God, family, and money in that order. In that order. In that order. God, family, and money in that order. Good God, this paper coming in bundles. Amen. Couple $1,000 for my outfit, but I'm humble. You see me? Pillow talk when I see and don't mumble. Speak up. Touchdown, running back with no fumbles. It's good. Backwoods getting peeled, I'm rolling up killer. Strong survive, that's all we know is go get it. Strong survive, I beat my chest, go gorilla. And ain't love for none of these. Kiss the ring on a young king, I'm royal. All we know is one thing, stay loyal. Chase the paper, get in my way, I destroy you. God, family, and money in that order. In that order. In that order. God, family, and money in that order. In that order. In that order. God, family, and money in that order. Yeah. You ain't seen the sun rising, boy, you ain't grinding. Yeah, take a picture, me and my niggas, we shining. Yeah, bottles coming, these haters mugging, we smiling. Yeah, y'all flight stay domestic, we island. Yeah, drop bands on my turn to keep me out change. Yeah, one more chance, I promise, Lord, that I change. Yeah, God body so you don't notice my pain. Legendary make you remember my name. Tattoos, they come stories, I'm scarred. My kid's hero, you don't know the daddy go hard. You ain't ready to finish, don't even start. I'm popping now, I came from zero, who y'all? Y'all kiss the ring on a young king, I'm royal. All we know is one thing, stay loyal. Chase the paper, get in my way, I destroy you. God, family, and money in that order. In that order. In that order. God, family, and money in that order. In that order. In that order. God, family, and money in that order. My purpose living, I die for this. I mask up and I ride for this. I was born to do it, can't hide from me. Before I'm laid in my sarcophagus. Bow down, kiss the ring on a young king, I'm royal. All we know is one thing, stay loyal. Chase the paper, get in my way, I destroy you. God, family, and money in that order. In that order. In that order. God, family, and money in that order. In that order. In that order. God, family, and money in that order.
No need for violence, let the rhythm hit them. Wir verstricken Sätze zu einem fliegenden Teppich, setz dich drauf, relax und check was aus den Texten, Nemo und Buko, wir bleiben so fresh wie Tau. It's the fine art of lyricism. No need for violence, let the rhythm hit them. Wir verstricken Sätze zu einem fliegenden Teppich, setz dich drauf, relax und check was aus den Texten, Nemo und Buko, wir bleiben so fresh wie Tau. Wer ist die Freshest in Person und liefert die Flows für alle, die Ohren haben? Der Chorknabe mit Worten wie Granaten auf Berlin Straßen, mich fertig machen ist nicht drin, ey. Denn ich bin kein Instant, liefer die Energie wie Ginseng, bin bald so bekannt wie Big Ben, denn mein Shit brennt wie Sonnenbrand am Strand von Lanzarote. Goldpfanne Ohnmacht, Männer schreien, als wär Schwanz verknotet, die Katastrophe. Personifiziert durch Nemo Fresh, ihr wollt Fame und Cash, bis eines Tages euer riesiges Ego crasht. Die Eloquenz der Meister, Higher als Enterprise. Aber jetzt wird die einfach so dirty, als ob irgendwer die Wände scheißt. Ich nehme mir für euch eine Menge Zeit. Wie viele Frauen beim Candlelight? Ich floor mit Buko und nenne es Zeit. Wenn wir fertig sind, brennt das Mic.
No, it's the last story, Nemo. We know a few ways to phrase words to make people stand in amazement. Vocals came and went, but the message downloads high resolution creation, 50 megabytes tight. Crystal clear imagery. Imagine me being the one synonymous to the sun. El Sol, the soul. Me alma hot to death. Last breath not taken till the whole crowd is shaking. All move vacant jacks, creating wax, perpetrating max. Self-cremation, get axed. Dismantle themselves, malignant LPs get yanked from the shelves instantaneously. Maybe it's just me. Sometimes I find myself daydreaming about how it could be if Curtis Blow and the Sugar Hill Gang blew up independently. Now follow me. It's the fine art of lyricism. No need for violence, let the rhythm hit 'em.
Wir verstricken Sätze zu einem fliegenden Teppich. Setz dich drauf, relax, dann check das aus den Texten. Nemo und Buko, wir bleiben so fresh wie Tau.
It's the fine art of lyricism. No need for violence, let the rhythm hit 'em.
Wir verstricken Sätze zu einem fliegenden Teppich. Setz dich drauf, relax, dann check das aus den Texten. Nemo und Buko, wir bleiben so fresh wie Tau. Mitten in Berlin, Flussen in MBG und Oakland. Wenn du diesen Flow kennst, ist klar, dass du zu meiner nächsten Show rennst. Wenn Nemo und Buko Seifer liegst du schneller flach als bei Judo-Meistern. Ich werde mich auch in Zukunft steigern und suche weiter nach dem wirklich eigenen Style. Für den Heiligen Geist mir Kraft verleihen. Meine Stimme so scharf wie Lavastein. Mein Mund braucht einen Waffenschein. Aktenzeichen XY, zwar absolut verrückte Flohen. Die erste Strophe glückte schon, weil ich Charisma versprühe wie Chrom. Lückenlose Styles gegen Babylon treffen dich hart wie Bon. Ich segel auf einem winzigen Floß, ganz allein ich den Nebel von Avalon. Der Beat ist unsere Welle, auf der ich cruise wie ein Schwandel. Viele durch alle Gebiete auf der Schießenbahn, weit entfernt der geraden Schiene.
We not like them and they not like we. Fire burn them if they are not feeling the heat. My shirt's off already, overheating the mic. Blues, vinyl, 12 inches, warping, distortion, the static is proof. Global warming was caused by the fine art of lyricism. The beat composition sparked like Flint Rock. When together they are smashed harder than Beanie Man and Bounty Killer's ongoing sound clash. So look into my eyes and tell me what you see. A gang of haters and fools getting schooled by me. It's not a curse, it's a blessing in disguise. Surprise, who would have thought it was I that opened your eyes? Meets the vanilla skies, Ibuku, cloud surfing. Working the heavenly angles to keep me untangled in the web woven by the ones not showing their true colors, withholding the truth. It's the fine art of lyricism. No need for violence, let the rhythm hit 'em.
Wir verstricken Sätze zu einem fliegenden Teppich. Setz dich drauf, relax, dann check das aus den Texten. Nemo und Buko, wir bleiben so fresh wie Tau.
It's the fine art of lyricism. No need for violence, let the rhythm hit 'em.
Wir verstricken Sätze zu einem fliegenden Teppich. Setz dich drauf, relax, dann check das aus den Texten. Nemo und Buko, wir bleiben so fresh wie Tau.
It's the fine art of lyricism. No need for violence, let the rhythm hit 'em.
Wir verstricken Sätze zu einem fliegenden Teppich. Setz dich drauf, relax, dann check das aus den Texten. Nemo und Buko, wir bleiben so fresh wie Tau.
It's the fine art of lyricism. No need for violence, let the rhythm hit 'em.
Wir verstricken Sätze zu einem fliegenden Teppich. Setz dich drauf, relax, dann check das aus den Texten. Nemo und Buko, wir bleiben so fresh wie Tau.
with a fat cap, I don't lack facts. Stay with a backpack, I write fat tracks. Rappers can face that or get laid flat. Hold them for ransom with no payback. Call of Duty to move smoothly and speak truly. I'm unruly, dropping gems, dimes and rubies. Cruise me after these snacks like Scooby-Dooby. I'm here to teach a lesson like an after-school movie. Get your pens out, books up, look up, don't get shook up. You ready for the hookup? I'm dropping mathematics, Pacific, Atlantic. The secret of the pyramid so you can understand it. Expose rogue bandits, they control the planet. Inject the habitants with drugs and contaminants. I use semantics, investigate, examine it. Down to the detail, nail on the head, hammer it. Yeah, come on. Yeah, bring it like this. You know what I'm saying? You ought to know by now. Yeah, come on. Go bring it like this, check it out. Hey, yo. Fire spitter, desire is bigger. Rhyme quicker than you fire a trigger. With liars who bicker. Catastrophic, the lost prophet to stop gossip. My top project is God Logic, a hot topic. On a widescreen, clean with the hygiene. My team brings nice things, know what I mean. Crime scene with the ultraviolet light beam. Violent as lightning, wake you up from a nice dream. These rap cats let's have fun. It's already been done. Pack guns, act dumb, talk about where you from. Drive an $85,000 car through the slum and drop it off at the dealership. Video's done. Dump heat on Front Street, rhymes on a drum beat, talking about someone's weak. I'm barely able to deal with these fairy tales. Get the nursery rhyme raps off the table. Yeah, we done with that. Finish with it. Dead that. Bet you never. You know what I'm saying? Ain't one. Uncle Saki represent. Yeah, all tribes. Check it out. Get ready. What? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. What?
Well, well, well. What a great little set that was. DJ Justin. How you doing?
Happy birthday.
Hey, happy birthday to
It's
me.
your birthday.
It's
Going
my
hard
birthday.
like it's your birthday.
I need
Like
some.
it's your birthday.
You know what was really cool? I walked into Marketing Kings today, and there was all this birthday paraphernalia for me, which was amazing. But then even better, I don't know if everybody knows, but Marketing Kings is owned by Tyranny Allen, who was part of Digital Underground. And so it's just a really great environment as a music lover, a hip-hop lover. It's a really great environment to be in. So I like sit down at my desk and I'm enjoying all this birthday stuff that's going on around my desk. Check out my Instagram and you can kind of see all the things that were waiting for me. But then even better, in the background, Tyranny's got this like beat looping, and all of a sudden he's like rapping a little like birthday song. And I was like, oh man, like it doesn't get much better than that. Like for me, I don't need a lot of like gifts when I have that sort of thing that kind of is happening so organically in my life. So it was pretty dope.
That's what's happening.
Pretty great way to start the day. So another really great way to celebrate your birthday is when somebody like Opio walks in the door and you like see it, you're like, you go on air and then all of a sudden you look out and you see him like walk in the door and you're like, yes.
It's going down.
Oh my gosh, it's going down tonight.
Stop.
I'm so excited for this. Man, we've got a really great show. Khafre should be here any moment. We're going to talk to him about Hip Hop for Change, really amazing organization. And then we're going to go into our little talk with Opio, kind of talk about this like really dope music movement that he's pushing right now. I'm really, really excited to talk to him. I've gotten to see him live twice now with his, I don't even know what to call it. I can't wait to ask him what it's called. I just know it's like a music machine that he wears, and it manipulates his like voice and his beats and stuff, and it's so cool. So anyway, we're gonna get to share all of that tonight. But for now, we're just gonna get back into a little bit of music and ride this one out. You ready?
That's right.
What? Hell yeah. Jay and Fresh. We been getting off on these bitches. We been getting off on these hoes. Turn up.
We getting money, now they so alone, that's on us. But before they didn't want us, damn. Too smooth be my game. Riding around the city, now they so know my name. I be catting off, yeah, I be catting off on her. Catting off, yeah, I be catting off on her. I be catting off, yeah, I be catting off on her. I be catting off, yeah, I be catting off. Jay, like, young freaky boy, yeah, I be catting off. The girls all on me, now they tryna take their panties off. Whoa, this money made me hard, right? Driving around foreign cars like all night. Mad like Jay, you don't see me now. Hell nah, blurry vision like I'm Stevie now. Free the Mac, what I'm screaming out to, so be the gang. My nigga, yeah, we the realest out. Killing Beat it, eat a label. Catting off, smoking, count paper. Catting off, middle finger to my haters. Swerve on these hoes, screaming now, see you later. Boy, we're getting money, now these hoes alone us, on us. But before they didn't want us, damn. Took smooth, be my game. Ride around the city, now these hoes know my name. I be catting off, yeah, I be catting off on her. Catting off, yeah, I be catting off on her. I be catting off, yeah, I be catting off on her. I be catting off, yeah.
Too smooth what the business is. I be out here ballin' Michael Vick. See you sitting around like a picnic. If you ain't about the dividends, y'all forget it then. Now they hate, they mad at us. Baby, cause they bank ain't stacked enough. I get that paper, then stack it up. Ain't bad enough, my bad as luck. They hating, I know why. Baby, cause I'm fresh and so fly. I handle that business with no time. I cat on these hopes and they know why. My phone ain't gon' skirt when they go by.
We're getting money, now these hoes alone us, on us. But before they didn't want us, damn. Took smooth, be my game. Ride around the city, now these hoes know my name.
Just in.
Around and shake a little thing.
Getting back to my MC status.
We go on and on and on and on and on.
Getting back to my MC status.
Please move your little thing.
Getting back to my MC status.
We go on and on and on and on and on. It's such a vibrant thing. Vibrant thing, a vibrant thing. Yeah, it's such a vibrant thing. Vibrant thing, a vibrant thing. Check it, check it. Look at me, yeah, it's such a vibrant thing, Special girl, real good girl, biggest thing in my itty bitty world. Call her up and she made me feel right. Wish the bliss could never take flight. Sitting back with this mic in my hand, spitting hot shit, trying to see grand. Imprinted on my mind every minute. Make my plans and you always in it, y'all. It's such a vibrant thing, a vibrant thing. And even though we both fly, give each other space and not the evil eye. Acting like grown-ups, don't even try to hide cause the spot blown up. Girlfriend telling you she wanna see. I say I don't know, but you say gladly. And when we both do it, we go on and on and on and on and on and. We go on and on and on and on and on and. We go on and on and on and on and. Sweeter than Ben and Jerry. Can I rhyme when you know I get mine? Sitting around in my abstract car. This abstract thing going abstract far, yeah. Such a vibrant thing. Vibrant thing, vibrant thing. Yo, it's such a vibrant thing. Vibrant thing, a vibrant thing. Look at y'all, check it, look at me, check it, look at y'all, check it, yo, yo, yo. Yo, it's such a vibrant thing. Vibrant, We go on and on and on and on and on and on.
You know the dream. So pay attention. Run until you get the abstraction. In the house. So pay attention. Run until you get the abstraction. In the house.
I've really been real stressed, down and out, losing trust. Although I am black and brown, problems got me pessimistic. Brothers and sisters keep messing up. Why does it have to be so damn tough? I don't know where I can go to let these ghosts out of my skull. My grandma passed, my brother's gone. I never at once felt so alone. I know you're supposed to be my steering wheel, not just my spare tire. So Lord, I ask you to be my guiding force and truth. For some strange reason it had to be. He guided me to Tennessee. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all the first things. Let me understand your plan. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all the first things. Let me understand your plan. Lord, it's obvious we got a relationship. Talking to each other every night and day. Although you're superior over me, we talk to each other in a friendship way. Then out of nowhere, you tell me to break out of the country and into more countries. Past Iceberg, into rivers, where the ghosts of childhood homes. Walk the road my forefathers walked, climb the trees my forefathers hung from. Ask those trees for all their wisdom. They tell me my ears are so young. Go back to whence you came, my family tree, my family name. For some strange reason it has to be. He guided me to Tennessee. Take me to another place. Take me to another land. Make me forget all that hurt me. Let me understand your plan.
Now what you hear is not a test. It's from old school to new school, coming back with a twist. It's the lighter shade, bringing back the funky rhythm. Time to show 'em what I give 'em, show 'em how I used to live 'em. Back in the days before hip-hop departed, on with disco fever, not supposed to finish what he started. Walking down the street with your ghetto blaster bumping and thumping break beats, always urge to rap something. Nowadays you got a new type of flavor, a certain rap behavior, lighter shade returns the favor. I'm giving props to all the DJs that play the old funk, you know what we play. And as the MC left the freestyle funk flow, every once in a while they make the crowd scream. Jumping around, wouldn't have think that they did, steady bobbing ahead while the girls had said.
Can I get a dang, dang, a ring a dang, digga, 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 dang, dang, a ring a dang, digga, digga, as I swing to the old school funk, 94 bump, pop it in your trunk, and lay back and relax for a while, as I kick it to this smooth dope style, and commence to get you in the mood, move to the groove, 'cause you know you wanna do it, and check it out, step right up and see what the shade is all about, who's the flavor, I'm the flavor, and I came here just to save ya, with the bit of the same old that you heard, now can I get a word, as I'm going, gone, hey DJ, come on and play me that funky song.
Girl, come around, come and rub up your butt on them yellow. Come round and them see me ramming me, I slam them. Me gon' push up on a knee. Come on and dance and it's good and plenty. Blacker, me come from grab them girl. Enough of them a come one way. We rush them with the big body. Yes, them come with the white body.
Check, baby, 1, 2, 3, 4. Check, baby,
check, baby, 1, 2, 3. Check, baby, check, baby, 1, 2. Check, baby, check, baby, 1.
It's called the Rump Shaker. The beach is like sweeter than candy. I'm feeling manly and your shaker's coming in handy. Slide on my claws from New York down by your Virginia. Tickling you around Delaware before I enter. Don't do seduction from face, hips to feet. A wiggle and a tickle can make the night complete. Now since you got the body of the year, come and get the award. Here's a hint, it's like a long, sharp sword. Flip tails and let me see you shake it up like dice. The way you shake it up is turning mighty men of mice. But A plus got a surprise, that's a backbreaker. Now let me see you shake it up like a rump shaker.
What's it? We're gonna skid out and run. Check it out. We're gonna slam up session. Riley, we're gonna run up them yap. Big body them come out like them yap. Rush up them back them make girl and rap it. We gonna do it how we do the water pump it. We gonna do it how we stand up and me body. And take the Riley them and ram up the
Check, baby, 1, 2, 3, 4. Check, baby, 1, 2, 3. Check, baby, 1, 2, 3. Check, baby, 1.
It's Teddy, ready with the 1, 2 checker. Rex and the effects, but I'm the wreck up the track. Bought the honey shaking bumps and they backs it. Booties up the cutie, steady shaking, but relaxing. The action is packed in a jam like a closet. Beats bound to get you up, cold flowing like a faucet. I mean to make it sit, I
You're
mean to make
listening
it jump.
to my favorite
The hotties in the
DJ,
body shake it. I like the way you
DJ
comb your hair.
Just
I like the stylish clothes you wear. It's just the little things you do that makes me wanna get with you.
We go for ram it, best ram jump up and down. We go for ram it up in a style and culture. We come out and they dance and they dance. Then we wind up them bottom and them skate up them ram. We shock us out. And them girls them come out and run about. Big bottom girl them run fun way. We go for dance and them ram up the body.
Shake it now, shake it. She can spin every birthday, but naked. Body is soft, making me wanna push up. More just in the game, or rumble like a subwoofer. Shake it to the left, shake it to the right. I don't mind sticking it to her every single night. Come on, pass the boom boom, send it to Papa. Shake it, baby, shake it, don't stop her. Let me see you do the booty hop, and now make the booty stop. Now drop and do the booty rock. The way you're shaking your grills, really kill. It's making bills up a whole lot of bills. But I ain't in the tricking, just the treating, and I ain't in the treating every trick that I'm eating. Yeah, shake it, baby, shake it down, shake it like that.
Jump up and down, jump up and down. Girls run around and them jump up and down. Girls move their bottom and them dance that to them. Rum. Move your bottom and then move your body. Yeah. Move your bottom and then move your body. 50,000, big woman. Come out, we got ram up session.
That's the joint, that's the jam. Turn it up and play it again. That's the joint, that's the jam. Turn it up and play it again. That's the joint, that's the jam. Turn it up and play it again. I like the way the rhythm makes me jump and move. It got you feeling that makes me wanna do my do. Got me feeling joy to my green sky blue. And when you hear a cup, baby doll, I know you. We're feeling, huh? Get up on the floor, start moving, son. Body pour stack, got brothers acting down. And they be acting down from the cut that's playing. People breaking neck from this demonstration. We about mass appeal, no segregation. Got black to Asian and Caucasian saying that's the joint, that's the jam. Turn it up and play it again. That's the joint, that's the jam. Turn it up and play it again. Let your body collide to the rhythm provided by the mind state affairs. Classified to make your heat up and flare. I swear, a serenade of soul and so beware. And what's happening here? Sequel to heavenly feeling a peace of mind. Let your spine and wine. Maybe in time we can stop this crime. But until then, yo, I'ma rock a rhyme saying that's the joint, that's the jam. Turn it up and play it again. That's the joint, that's the jam. Turn it up and play it again.
Hey, welcome back. Purple Dahlia's Playhouse right here on 89.5 KZCT, Ozcat Radio, Vallejo. Oh my goodness. The building is packed right now. I'm so excited. I gotta say one little thing, one little like shout out / tear in my eye. AG couldn't make it out tonight. AG, boo. I'm so sad right now. I totally understand, but I already miss you. It's like only been a few minutes that I found out, but man, I'm missing you hard right now. But much love to you, because really, I'm just going to tell everybody, AG's the one that kind of like got the ball rolling with this. So much love to you. I know you're out there listening. We miss you in here, but we're going to have an amazing show anyway, because like I said, the building is packed. I got so much love in the building. What an amazing way to spend my birthday. So, I mean, we're just going to kind of get into it. I'm gonna let Mr. Khafre J say hello to you and, like, you know, give you a little taste of what we're all about here.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Hey!
Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! What's up, y'all? How y'all doing tonight?
Good.
Good, man. We in the Playhouse. What's happening?
Nothing much. Right on for having me. I appreciate it. I appreciate the platform. So,
of course.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would want to bring you out just because I think you're so dope. I've thought you were dope, like, since day one that I saw you. I think I probably saw you at the Boom Boom Room for a hot second. And I was like, oh, that guy looks pretty cool. And then I ended up in San Francisco at this B-boy event.
Yeah.
And you were doing mad skills out there. And I was like, oh, man, that's that guy that I already kind of thought was dope. And now he's like super dope because he's over there like spinning on his head and stuff. And I was like, man, I got to know who this guy is. And then I found out. And you're like so incredible. And
I try my best.
You know what? What's amazing about incredible people is they usually don't even have to try. They just are. So
you're too kind.
Props to you for that.
You're too kind, and it's your birthday.
I know, but you know what? My birthday is all about sharing the love.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. Thank you for having me.
Good. Now, specifically, though, I wanted to bring you in. I mean, I know you're dope, but there's like a real reason for bringing you in tonight.
Was that Hip Hop for Change?
That is Hip Hop for Change. You got to like tell everybody, like, just like introduce the idea of what Hip Hop for Change is.
All right. Well, if I can say so myself, Hip Hop for Change is pretty dope. It is the best idea I ever had. And yeah, you know, I'm from Hunters Point, San Francisco, 3rd and Palouse. I've been rapping for a long time. And I've been an educator and an activist for the latter part of my 20s. I was the first black city coordinator at Greenpeace San Francisco. So I managed all those cats on the streets that annoy people and talk to you about the environment and whatnot. But I got a lot of game from there. In 2013, I left, and you know, I just made my own little pitch, and I went out with my last paycheck and bought a little robo racer. I could burn like 100 CDs at a time, and went out hustling on the block, my own little CD. And I was making like $200 to $400 a day. It was pretty good. But I found myself selling a lot of CDs to people who weren't even hip hop, because, you know, I say, yo, hip hop, and they'd be like, I hate hip hop, and I'd be like, nah, come here, check it out. And I talk to them for a minute, and they get it. But I just figured if I created my own grassroots organization like Greenpeace has, we stood on the street corner talking about hip hop, and I had 10 people getting all this money like I do, we could literally do whatever we wanted to. So I made that happen, and you know, I stood on the street corner for about 7 months by myself, just talking a lot about hip hop. And yeah, now we got about 9 staff. Last year, 2014, we pulled in $173,000 on the streets of the Bay Area and gave people jobs and health care. And we stand in affluent neighborhoods, and we pretty much educate people about hip-hop culture, about social justice issues and the margins, and we take that money like Robin Hood. It's pretty awesome. So when they donate, they get a mixtape of local artists from the Bay. We moved about 7,000 of those since we started, and we take that money and we invest in programs for the community. So number one is throwing fat hip-hop shows. This Saturday, we got the man Ope. He's got a dope project with Frida Robots. He's going to be rocking it down. It's a Berkeley Underground. And we get local artists paid who normally don't get a platform. We bring the community in and whatnot. We also have curriculums that we develop to go into schools. Today I was at Independent Learning Service Program over there on Hagenberger. And we basically teach the history of hip-hop to kids. We could bring in a B-boy or a B-girl and get them break dancing. We get them rapping, doing graffiti, and learning self-expression identity through hip-hop. We do a couple other things. We got a show on KPOO Sundays, 12 to 3. What's up?
Don't you love that?
I do.
I have to say, like, once you put the like headphones on and you talk on the mic, kind of the first time, like my first time was just really going in to do an interview about the gas station.
Yeah.
And it was like, they couldn't get me off the mic. They were like, okay, you could just stay for a while. I was like, okay, cool, because I'm not leaving.
I think I heard that.
It's dope. So congratulations on that. That's really exciting. And one of the things that I wanted to ask you about, what does a day in the streets for your team look like?
Yeah.
What does it sound like?
That's a great question. First off, a lot of people, they think of canvassing, or grassroots organizing as it's called in the community. They think of it as a bad job. It's definitely not a job that everybody can do. It takes a certain skill set, but I love it. And a lot of the people I work with love it. Some of the people I work with don't like it, but they do it and they do it well. But what it looks like is meeting up at about 9:45 in the morning, meeting with everybody, having coffee, talking about stuff, social justice, looking at where we're at. We go to different places like Solano and Calusa in Albany, 41st and Piedmont, 24th and Noe in San Francisco. And we get started at about 10:15, and we'll just flag people down. Yo, education and hip-hop, come talk to me. Most people say no, and that's fine. But it's not called catching, it's called fishing. And out of every day, we usually stop about 25 people and have a real conversation. We also don't pull any punches. We don't take no stuff from people. Like, I tell people off sometimes. I've had, people do crazy stuff. We deal with real people out there. I had a 75-year-old Jewish guy who told me he knew what was wrong with the hood because he went to Oakland Tech. And he walked up, he's like, no, you know what black people need to do? And I was just like, what? Tell me, please. What do black people need to do? I had a guy jump out of Tesla in Orinda and tell me that he knew what was wrong with the black community because his wife works at San Quentin. We deal with a lot of crazy stuff. On a regular basis, people are scared because I'm a black man on the streets. I had a lady grab her babies and try to walk across the street on me when I said hello with a smile.
Oh my God, I have to just stop you right now. Like, I just
can tell
wish
you some stories.
This is so amazing because if you could see this, this man has the cutest dimples, and I mean, other than the color of his skin, I guess, which is scary to some people, which is horrendous to me, but seriously, cutest face in the world. I don't even understand that. I don't understand how anybody could be afraid of you.
Let me break it down for you. The thing is that most people in America learn about other cultures from the media. And people that look like me aren't really depicted too well. Women aren't depicted too well. We could be 12 years a slave, the butler, the help, all this stuff. We can be people jumping around looking crazy on TV. But we don't get too many wide perspectives. So you see somebody who's super rich, they live up on the Oakland Hills or something. They only see somebody like me when I'm checking them out at Whole Foods. That doesn't make for good conversation or getting to learn who somebody is. So, I understand why that lady grabbed her baby. She's stupid, first off, She hasn't had too many experiences, but people believe that hype. And a lot of people, they say the media is messed up. It doesn't represent our politics right. It doesn't represent this right. But when they look at the media and hip-hop, they buy that hook, line, and sinker because it fits with the narrative. So I understand it. But I don't want to say that there's only crazy stuff out there, because we have 25 to 35 good conversations every day. And about half of those people are amazing. I've had people cry on the streets. I've had people when we make their days, and people donate on the regular. One of my staff last week on Friday raised $1,260 in 6 hours on the street. So it's great work, and it funds everything we do. It's a jobs program, so if you need one, go to hiphopforchange.org. Check the Get Involved page. We got that for you if you need it.
I love it. Really, so one of my questions then, kind of going back to that, in that moment, do you feel like you have an opportunity to even try to change that moment? Or is that a moment you just let that pass by when somebody's not giving you that opportunity? Or do you take that moment to try to inspire a change in them?
Well, it's a line, you know what I'm saying? That line shifts. Because, you know, I choose who I want to talk to, and that's my space, you know what I'm saying? I don't have to talk to everybody. I don't talk to everybody. And if somebody doesn't get it, my job is to preach to the choir, not, you know, the people who don't get it, because most of the choir ain't singing right now. To be honest, they're sitting in the pews waiting for directions. So that's why we need leaders out there. But no, I mean, some people we do change. I've had a lot of people come up, and the first thing is I ain't giving you no money, and I don't like hip-hop. And afterwards, they give me like $100 a month, and they become a member, and they're like, man, this is the dopest thing ever. Go work with those kids, teach them their history, get them expressing themselves. You can't argue with that. You really can't.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you like this. I got my stats. 75% of people that talk to me give me money, period. And usually our office hovers around 50% of people that talk to us donate and then want to support. So it's a good look.
Okay, so I want to talk to you just a little bit more about what happens after people donate, and kind of, you've talked a little bit about some of the projects that happen with that money, but I want to talk a little bit more about that. But before we do that, I mean, I'm just like hearing some good...
Happy birthday?
Hey, happy birthday. But, okay, enough about my birthday. I really say it enough, I'm sure. But, no, but what I want to get into, I'm hearing some, like, good beats in the background. So let's get into a little bit of music. So one of the reasons why you're so passionate about this is because you yourself are an artist.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
I like to think so.
You are, for sure. I've seen it in person. Tell us a little bit about the group that you have.
B-Paz. Just some good homies I've been rocking with since like 2004, something like that. We've been around 38 states rapping and stuff like that. So, I don't know. My boy Good Word, he grew up in San Francisco. I met him at Neck of the Woods when it was called the Rocket Room. He let me get up on the mic and freestyle. And then I met my boy D-Wiz. Man, I don't know. I think we went to the studio. He's a genius. He makes beats. He produces. So we just brought it together. We've been rocking ever since. So, I don't know. We make good hip-hop. We have fun with it, you know. I sing a little bit sometimes on it.
I know. I love it. It actually, you know, it's like the name B-Paz. It kind of already inspires you to think that it's going to be feel-good music. And it is. It really is. There's definitely many tracks where I'm like, yeah. And I just find myself like bopping and saying, yeah.
Right on.
I mean, in like the old white lady way that I have. like I think I always feel like, oh, I'm feeling myself. And then I like see it. And I'm like, oh, wow.
I'm glad we inspired that.
I love it. So we're going to play one of the tracks.
What's this one? Higher?
Higher. We're going to play Higher. So what's the name of the album?
This one's called Positive Beings. It's on the website bposmusic.com, bposmusic.com.
Awesome.
Yep.
You got that ready for us? I love it. So let's do this. Higher, B-Pause. And then we're going to come right back, talk a little bit more about Hip Hop for Change.
Yeah.
I'm getting higher, higher than I've ever been, and further. I'm too clever, y'all can't catch me. Catch the starlight surfing off the sunway. Never get too close. Yeah.
You like to have me slipping, but never catch me when it happens with the kick into the back. You know you had to get him down. Cause if I get up, you sitting out on the DL, acting like it did you dirty with the fist of fury. Yeah, you found a cheap way to keep your vision blurry. Punch drunk, you gotta repel, it's itching in a hurry. You gone foul like non-dipped and chicken curry. I'm on now, if you got beef, I'm the chimney chirpy. I'm saucy and I'm on one, get off, be cocky. Already been gone, you can't stop me or change the way I came up. I grew up fighting, freestyles in the streets and didn't do much right. Dudes be slinging chains and seeing them clanking to the sewer would drain. That's one strike. If I hit twice, you won't be chewing grain from June to May. Forget you, I'm trying to remember your stupid name. Bumping concrete drains when a kill says.
Now it shines a world for minutes, atmosphere and tingles hot. That little song we're sliding on keys and choruses, forever rising, widening the range so youth is wrongly protected. But moving in omnidirections, calmly crawling at night speed, and appears as mammoth. The llama Ali made it past while pulling his peers in hammocks. To the left and right, many are rejoined, using the intellect to hype. To render your joy, it's computed. Once decided on the file, shared, if not disputed, compiled and passed along lines of duties by our music and believer. Don't enday yourself. It's evident the shelf is there for reference. Who better help? I've been timing since the days of getting signed at a show and climbing up like I'm high, but trying to top the globe.
So I can see the sun, yeah. I know it won't be easy to make it to the stars, but hey, we'll make it, we'll get it.
Speaking of getting higher, shout out to Prince Curtis for bringing 2 bottles of champagne down for my birthday. We didn't have any cups, but it's like family in here, so it's just pass it around style. I love it. So thanks for that, Prince.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right.
And I just got shouted out for loving my birthday as much as another person in the room, which that makes me smile too. So, but back to business.
Back to business.
Okay. So I heard you, but I kind of want to hear you again.
Okay.
Because it takes me a few times. So I figure sometimes if it takes me a few times, maybe it takes other people a few times too.
That's what I'm here for, so it's good.
So you brought in, I heard you brought in
a whole lot of money.
Almost $200,000 off the streets last year.
We actually,
right?
Since we've been around, so Saturday's our 2-year anniversary. We're almost at $250,000. So
that's incredible.
I wouldn't give me $250,000.
But they do.
They gave us $250,000.
But they do.
And we've been doing real good work with it. So yeah.
And that's what I really wanted to talk about, because I think that's what people always feel like, okay, well, when I donate money, when I, give something, and this isn't even just about donating once. This is about like a membership. What, where does their money go?
Well, their money goes to 6 programs, and all of them create a platform for expression in the hood, basically. So the first one is the grassroots program. Those are the people that are actually on the streets. We've had, I think, 40 people work for us in 2 years so far. Canvassing is usually a short-term job, but we have a higher retention rate than any canvas I've ever heard of, because we invest a lot in people. They make $15 an hour. They got Platinum 90 healthcare, which is the best healthcare in California. We treat them well, sick time, vacay, and they get paid, being advocates for the community. So we also have the most diverse canvas I've ever seen in any nonprofit ever. And they talk a good game on the streets. They bring in pretty much 95% of all of our support, and that support's from public people. It's not from big, huge foundations that are mostly white and male, that are very stuck in their ways, so they can't, invest in radical ideas that are off the ground. It comes from people on the streets. So we do that slow organizing as opposed to quick, organizing and focusing on that stuff. So the first one is it's a jobs program. It's our education. The second is throwing the shows. That was the first idea, take money from these communities and invest. A lot of times people with money who throw shows in the Bay, a lot of times they're not really supporting the community, the local artists as much as I would like to see. And a lot of people who are trying to throw a lot of progressive shows don't have enough money to pay artists. Or advertise. So, we got a great community out there, and I think it just needs a lot of support. What we're trying to do is create a platform. So we're budgeted for 6 shows a year, and we don't even have to make a dime at the shows. We just are budgeted for 6 shows a year to support. We pay all these local artists $200 a set if it's one of our big shows, and we just book them. We've been working with a lot of other people making shows happen as well.
Okay, so let me ask, how does an artist get chosen for that kind of spot?
All right. Well, number one, we work with artists that have been doing it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of talent in the Bay Area, and there's a lot of it that's just in the beginning stages of their careers. And there's a lot of them that are in the middle, and there's a lot of them that have been doing it for a long time. When I first started this, the scene is not that big, So I know a lot of these artists that are really grinding out here trying to make it. So a lot of it happened through just me knowing people and hitting them up and getting them on the website. Right now we're featuring 35 local artists, and that's grown and built as I've been working in the community more and more, meeting more and more people. So it's good. Right now, they got a lot of artists who are hitting us up with stuff as well. But just know that if you hit Hip Hop for Change up, make sure this is not your first project, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that you're good on the stage and you've invested in your craft. If not, we go to schools, we teach that stuff, so we got you on that. Right now we're working on a grant to get an office where we can build a sound booth and have free studio time for people under 22. And hopefully we can get a b-boy class going, a breaker class or whatnot, but we're trying to invest in people, invest in that craft, because right now our kids, they're becoming consumers of this fake culture rather than the creators of their own expression, which would be 20,000 times doper than what we're getting in mainstream radio. So, yeah. And that's just one program. So,
right. Next program, then.
All right, next program. I've been an educator for a while. I used to work in level 12 group homes. That was crazy. I had a couple jobs working in San Francisco. Arnold Schwarzenegger killed those. I studied developmental psychology for a long time. And I've always liked to teach. And one thing, our kids really don't know hip-hop. We got kids that are dressing hip-hop, and they say they don't even like hip-hop. And they're hip-hop. And I think a lot of people are really disconnected from the power of that expression. So they can't really be rooted in it. And I know a lot of times when I'm writing flows, I'm writing stuff, I come up with stuff I've never thought about in a rhyme, and it really you express yourself, you find out your identity. So it's something that's really sorely needed for our young kids, especially when our schools, nobody wants to play band, and half the schools don't even have band, not jazz band, but nobody wants to play the piccolo. These kids are hip-hop, maybe we should facilitate their education through their own cultural expression. Maybe we should teach their culture, and a part of it that doesn't just relate to slavery and Jim Crow and stuff like that. Maybe we should teach them that they can be powerful people like, anybody, Angela Davis, you know what I'm saying? Anybody, show them something like that. So we go in these schools and we talk about the history of hip-hop. We talk about Africa Bambaataa, the Zulu Nation, peace, love, unity, having fun. And I ask these kids, have you ever heard anybody talk about hip-hop like this? And they're like, no. I have young girls rapping about social justice, saying Nicki Minaj is their favorite rapper. And not that anything's wrong with Nicki Minaj. I mean, we have horrible people in every community, you know what I'm saying? And she's a good MC, but they're rapping social justice. They should probably find out, some role model that's could spark that fire in them. And it's just a shame that we don't have access to the dynamic, huge, wide spectrum of hip-hop for our young kids to choose who they want to reflect, who they want to be. So we go to schools, we teach them there. We pay B-boys and B-girls to come in. We created a women's empowerment course for middle and high school. We did it at the Museum of the African Diaspora. We got a collegiate course we're polishing off right now that's more about media and capitalism, taking over the stage and the space for hip-hop culture. And so that's the second one. That's where the dollars go to. It goes to paying us to go teach some homies hip-hop.
I love it.
Do you?
I do. I'm like, okay,
I worked hard on it.
How much can I afford a month to make sure that I support that, right?
The minimum is $8. It's 2 beers a month. It's 1 rum and coke in San Francisco.
Okay, if you're me, that's 2 chais.
All right, 2 chai teas, 2 coffees, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. I mean, I really think, the education piece is like...
It's big.
It's invaluable.
Yeah. Right now, El Cerrito High School has a break-in club because somebody wanted to keep doing it. And we're not there in our 4-hour course to make people great rappers, you know what I'm saying, or to make somebody a great breaker. We just want them to taste it, you know what I'm saying, because you never know when that seed of creativity is going to get sparked, where that person becomes a b-boy or whatnot. So a lot of people taste it. At the very least, they get to learn how important hip-hop culture is, and that it's an art form, it's a culture that should be respected, you know what I'm saying. And at the very most, they might become a breaker or a graffiti artist or something like that. So it's cool. It's live.
All right, so tell us a little
I got a couple
bit more.
more programs.
I know. I'm so excited. I'm ready.
So the other one is our community work program. And we're really different as far as grassroots and how we treat our staff. Most people who go canvas for Greenpeace are the other for-profit, parasitic entities that purport to work for certain canvases. They don't invest in training. They don't invest in their people's desires and hopes. And these people join these things, one, to become activists, and then they just get to be fundraisers and spit out. So we created the first program that pays our staff once a week not to fundraise, but to go volunteer for other nonprofits that focus on poverty, social justice issues, and people of color issues. So every Wednesday, we have a little meeting in the morning. We meet up, and then we split, and we go to a place like Uhuru, who does cheap furniture and has a revolutionary space for people to perform in the East Bay. We'll go to, Save the Bay and, weed something, or we'll go to, Food Not Bombs or something like that. And we put in over 2,000 hours of volunteer work, and it's pretty awesome because most people who volunteer have enough money to be able to volunteer. And that doesn't really give a lot of volunteership for, issues that affect the hood. So it's good to just be out there in our hip-hop shirts and, challenge those narratives that hip-hop ain't doing nothing. So that's a community work program. We were in a position to give micro grants before, and we're going to get back there. We're not there yet. After that, we got our radio program, Sundays, right after gospel. What's up, Riri? Rocking that good gospel in the morning. But we come in and we play local hip-hop artists, nothing but local hip-hop artists that are progressive. And we talk about real stuff. We talk about what we experience on the street corner and what goes on in the community. And the last program is called Music for Justice. It's actually creating hip-hop at no cost to local artists. So this Saturday morning before the show, I'm going to be working with a nonprofit called Camp Avery that works with children with one parent that's incarcerated. And they take them all over doing cool stuff. We're going to bring them into the studio. There's a couple of them that rap amazing, and we'll get them in there recording songs for free. We'll pay the producer or whatnot, so, the community's being supported, but just making that good music. And that's also the CDs that we produce with local artists. So every year we bring a mixtape out, and we just gather people from the community, get their albums, and push them out there. We also have a women's empowerment mixtape with 18 tracks of all female artists from the Bay, too, so... Yay!
I can't even do that without sounding super white, so I'm sorry.
It's all good.
But I do it anyway. Happy birthday to me. Yay! Oh my goodness. I am so glad that you came in because I feel like I kind of talk about hip hop for change and I talk about the parts that I know, but now I feel empowered to really talk more about it and feel really good about knowing that I always felt good because I just know you, and I know that what you do is positive. So it's I've never been afraid to tell people to like check it out.
Right
But now
on.
I feel like empowered to really like speak on it and know that I'll be able to hopefully have more people really interested in the
Yeah,
movement.
you've always showed us mad love.
You
mad love on your blog.
you might start paying me $15 an hour. You'll be like, I don't know, it was so weird. She was just out on the streets talking about it.
We're almost there. I'll tell you, I've never worked so hard in my life. We're in so many schools, it's kind of stressful right now.
I believe it.
But it's working out. We got a call from the Oakland Book Festival to run their stage, the Berkeley Book Festival, the Sustainability Festival, Peralta Laney College, Earth Day on 3rd and Palouse, my hometown, so I'm going to be rocking it on my corner. Juneteenth, we're going to be rocking that. So we're out there in the community working hard. I want to say, if you go to hiphopforchange.org, you can link up with us, find all our programs written down, link with 35 local artists, including my man Opio. All dope. Link to their music, their videos, articles about them and whatnot. And it's not enough to turn off a radio station that ain't playing it right. That doesn't help your community. We've got to invest in it. So if you can spend whatever on whatever you can, spend it on your community, on local hip hop, support the people. This Saturday, come to Berkeley Underground. $10, dope show, great artists, and all of it goes to a 501c3 nonprofit charity.
I love it. Is it hip hop 4 spelled out, or is it the number 4?
Both of them.
Okay.
But you can't fail.
I love it. So hiphopforchange.org.
You can even put .com. It doesn't matter.
I love it. You're like, oh no, we got all of it. We own it. I love it. Okay, so Saturday, tell them one more time. Before I have you like speak one more time, I'm gonna like prep this.
All right.
When he's finished talking, we're gonna play a really, I found one.
What?
I found a little gem from Equipto, because he's performing.
Yeah.
And it's with Opio, and
Yeah.
he's performing. So
Dope.
we're gonna play a little song from them. But before we get into that track, just tell us one more time about the show this weekend.
All right. So this weekend, April 4th, Berkeley Underground, 9:30 to 2, is the 2-year anniversary show of Hip Hop for Change. We've been grinding, so we're doing it big. We put a whole lot into this. We got the man Opio coming through, the big homie Equipto. We got Earth Amplified and Dom Jones. It's going to be live. It's going to be an exciting, I don't know. I might even get up on there and rap. I don't know. I might feel some type of way and just grab it. And DJ Lex is going to come rock through on the 1s and 2s. So if you want some real hip-hop in the building, if you're missing it, it's right there for you. So go to hiphopforchange.org. Check it out. It's right there up front. It'll tell you all the info, and we'd love to see you there.
Oh, man, I'd love to see you there, too.
You're going to see me there. Right?
All right. So we're going to get into this track. You're rocking right here on Purple Dahlia's Playhouse, 89.5 KZCT, OzCat Radio, Vallejo.
See, they rock mariachi down in Guadalajara. Me and E is hip hopping in the party with monsters. Watch us squabbing like Zorro. Z's up too thorough in the booth, so you shorty should follow. Sip a Molotov cocktail and won't even wobble. Spit a flame like your dame spit unborn children. Seeming quite ill like a 1 for a million. Yelling out shit, then I pop more Blitzen. Stumble in my Gilligan hat. Still run with hella hooligans that fill in the gap. Oh, it's you again, still in the trap. With the shooters who was deep as a scuba fin. Don't believe the rumors and the lies. The illusion is the size of Texas. Electric, slide right by and bouncing like bad checks with intelligent criminals that live life reckless, but pray to the east so their soul is protected, respected.
Here they come sliding through, like they always do, in possession of the truth. It's
casino, watching as I enter. Soon as I seen a resemblance of ginger pass by, thinking of fiascos last night. Oak just replied, it's rap like Mac like Goldie, Bill Bridges. Reached out to the homie to only find out he's still with it. I can feel when it gets intense. For my godson, everything modified, something like I'm on with times. I was rolling, nothing was said. All the rhymes kept golden, stuck on my head. Hearing Dubba say I'm off the feds on my court day, Sacramento, but kept it Frisco as forte. It's for those that never had a chance or got sidetracked, thinking of a master plan XYZ out. I'm at the Eve house with my homie Mees now. We blowing it down and we out.
Here they come sliding through, like they always do, in possession of the truth. It's so sweet, it's so sweet. I can smell that real here. Must be crypto and Opio still building.
Hit them to the rebuild, stick to the script.
Respect I used to never get, cause all I got was upset when it used to be like, and try to sweat it and like the lip. For no reason at all, I can't recall throwing seeds in my face. Down the hall, kicking it in the back of the school, eating chicken at 3. Wondering why's everybody always picking on me. I tried to talk and tell them, chill, I did nothing to deserve this. But when it didn't work, I wasn't scared, just real nervous and unprepared. To deal with scrapping, no doubt. My pappy never told me how to knock a out. But now in 95, I was surviving, so man on my own. Around with fat lip, yeah, shit get blown. I'm not trying to show no macho is shown, but when it's on, then it's on. Can't keep running away. Can't keep running away. Can't keep running away. Can't keep running away. One, two, listen here. There comes a time in every man's life when he's got a hand up on his own. Can't depend on friends to help you in a squeeze, please. They got problems of their own. Therefore they count on 7 chickies. Don't get to heaven till they face these fears and these fear zones. Used to get jacked back up in high school. I played it cool just so real won't get full blown. Being where I'm from, they let the smoke come quicker than an evil redneck can lend to helpless color figure. And as a victim I am feeling low key till the keyhole itself got lower than me. So I stood up and let my free form free. Said I'm gonna get something before they knock it out me. I don't sweat it, I let the book blow with the breeze. In other words, just a breeze, yeah. Can't keep running away. Can't keep running away. Can't keep running away. It's 1995, and now that I'm older, stress weighs on my shoulders, heavy as boulders. But I told y'all, until the day that I die, I still will be a soldier. That's all I told ya, that's all I showed ya, that's all I told ya. Celebrity is ripping my sanity, can it be? That I'm a celebrity who's on the brain. Now don't be wishing of switching any positions with me. Cause when you in my position, it ain't never easy to do any type of maintaining. Cause all the gaming and playing from entertaining is hella straining to the brain. But I can't keep running, I just gotta keep keen and cunning. Can't keep running away. 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 Can't keep
out, shout it out, shout it out, loud and proud. Understand me and my family do the damn thing. Shout it out, shout it out.
I wanna eat Nika Costa like she was pasta and lick Nelly Furtado like gelato. I make them sing high notes and staccato and getting matching high road tattoos tomorrow. I try to keep my mind off Punani is hard though. How hard? Part of this Suge Knight ass vanilla. It's killer. Neo-Nazis couldn't stop me. See old Lindsay, see no busy, still a fleet of freaks jock me. Like I'm cocky, I've had no mind. Squeeze lime in my Corona, keep my eye on my opponent. Flow hard like Muammar Gaddafi with a cock 380. Make them stop and listen when I start to spit and maybe. The part you're missing is the art of ingenuity. Sadie Hawkins wouldn't choose you lazy. You slow ass, a Mercury topaz with no gas. Irking me, could get your bones cracked. Purple street corner thug, feel the heat from the burning deep in your young street sweepers in the slums, clearing out fake. Take it back where it's from. Understand me?
Shout it out, come on, loud and proud. Understand me and my family do the damn thing. Shout it out, shout it out, shout it out, loud and proud. Understand me and my family do the damn thing. Shout it out, shout it out. Come on. I build pyramidiums with idioms over hip-hop drums in the city slums. Where my from, where we be rolling the biggest. Where the honeys is on us when we been corners. Cloud is humongous since a young buck when I would run them up with the gun tucked snug in the small of my back. Now I'm renowned all around the almanac and done did all of that. You cats still reveling, but I'm a rebel and I'll never let the devil win. I'm breaking the rock of Gibraltar down to pebbles when I all the sound and let it spin like my medicine wheel and my good feeling. We come through congealing, we make your moves not yielding. Shout it out, loud and proud. Understand me and my family do the damn thing. Shout it out, shout it out, shout it out, loud and proud. Understand me and my family do the damn thing. Shout it out, shout it out, shout it out, loud and proud. Understand me and my family do the damn thing.
I'm about to make the news. I'm Langston Hughes, a poet to you gangster dudes. Still sit around and drink some brews and dole down, switching up the bank I use. I hate to lose, that's why I still got weight to lose. You broke? What? Never paid 8 for shoes? They confused, I'm a cat that you can't amuse. Never feeling no restraint, break the rules. Pace is cool, but roll that back. Put all that good green in the golden rap. Who controlling rap and who holding craps? I'm a natural, picking my afro cat. Whatever you about to cop, I got half on that. Smash Rockwell, sipping on Caribbean cocktail. I know the block well, got knocked for sale. Just call me, we can poly over lobster tails. Party over when the monster bells. Hardly sober, but I know she got a toxic smell. I need a bad rock Chanel, not the same one piece that she caught on sale. Keep it real, stock wheel, 7-6 Seville. All fellas trying to tell her the deal. He on one full of skits that'll get you killed. What you present porn pretty enough to paint pictures.
Shout it out, loud and proud. Understand me and my family do the damn thing. Shout it out, shout it out, shout it out, loud and proud. Understand me and my family do the damn thing. Shout it out, shout it out, shout it out, loud and proud. Understand me and my family do the damn thing.
Shout it out, loud and proud. I'm Purple Dahlia, and I'm exactly me. And it took me a long time to be really proud of just that fact. But that's exactly how it is. Shout it out, loud and proud. I'm exactly me, Purple Dahlia. There it is. All right, so we're moving on to a really exciting part of the show. I'm like geeking out over here, so I'm really sorry. I'm gonna try not to geek out too much, but I'm semi-geeking out. I've got Opio sitting next to me.
Yo, what up, what up?
How are you tonight?
I'm good. I'm bugging out off this song because I haven't heard it in so long. This is like, you straight put a gem out right there.
Right?
Yeah.
So let me just introduce you. This is DJ Just In. And pretty much every week on the show, I have to give a shout out to Palo the director. Shout out Palo the director for bringing me DJ Just In.
Yeah, I mean,
because
that's a real gem right there. I don't think I can't even remember the last time I heard this. I love this song too.
pretty much every single week, every artist that comes in goes, do you understand like how good he is? I'm like, no, I really do. It's so crazy that he's like part of this thing that I envisioned and really like
hip hop started with the DJ.
Oh, he's so good. But thank you for being here. It is really exciting to have you here, and really not just because of everything that you've already accomplished, but also because what you're doing with music right now, I just think is really incredible, and it's like just really inspiring. So it's very, very exciting for me to have you here.
My pleasure. Glad to be here. Special occasion too.
I know.
Birthday bash. We got champagne flowing.
I know, and it was so funny when it was brought to me like, hey, is there any way we could do it? We've got this show April 5th. And I was like, oh, that show's my birthday show. And I was like, well, I wasn't going to bring any guests on. I was going to have a like party in the like studio and just like have everybody kind of come in and have fun and have a party. And then it was like, no, if that's what it's for, like, I'm going to definitely bring you in. And I'm going to bring Khafre in for Hip Hop for Change because it just makes sense. So it was like, if there's anybody that I would squash like my birthday party plans for, it's exactly this tonight. So just so you know, like that really...
That's my specialty. I love like ruining people's birthday.
But
all
look,
their plans. I'm like,
what's so funny?
I'm here.
What's so funny is if it wasn't you though, it would have been like, we would have just gotten stupid. You know what I mean? So it makes me excited. Like, wow, instead of coming in and just getting stupid, I instead... get to have this night where it's really about like education and higher learning on like something that is like just something I really love. So amen to that. So there's no ruining of plans. It actually is like an elevation of everything that I had hoped my birthday would be.
Yeah.
So
word up.
Yeah. Okay. So just to get it out of the way, I mean, we definitely want to talk about all the great new stuff that's going on, but like, I just want to like kind of share a little bit of your history. I actually just got to go to the last screening of the Souls of Mischief 93 to Infinity.
Yeah, definitely.
And it was incredible for me. I'm not from the Bay originally, so I really didn't have that history. And I just felt like I like walked away. I was like teary-eyed. I was like, oh my gosh, it was just so inspiring. Please, like, just tell us a little bit about like where all of this like hip hop started for you.
Man, first I gotta shout out my man Shamari Smith who did that documentary because he's an incredible filmmaker and he really put a lot of time and effort into the project, and you know, I mean, he's done a lot with it. It was a gigantic, monumental task to kind of get all of that footage, and he traveled all over the country with us. So yeah, man, I was definitely pleased with that. So anybody has an opportunity to check that out, definitely peep that. The 93 Till documentary is dope. But as far as like me first getting into hip hop, I mean, I'm born in that generation, you know, where kids of when I was a kid, everybody was basically growing up on hip hop. It was kind of a fresh new music, and it wasn't just about the music, it was the whole culture. So DJing, breakdancing, graffiti, you know, hip hop music everything was kind of all intertwined, and I just fell in love with the culture. You know, probably breakdancing first because that was like all the older kids in my neighborhood was really like into breakdancing. So just trying to be like them, you know what I mean? And that's like how that was I would say my first like passion in hip-hop was breakdancing as a young kid. And it just, I mean, I was into everything though. It wasn't just breakdancing. I was into the graffiti. I was DJing, you know what I mean? I just kind of, as time progressed, I excelled at being an MC. So that was just, you know, my nature. So, what happened was I went to junior high school with Casual. And he kind of like from Hieroglyphics, and he was such a serious artist at a young age that he like propelled my artistry into a whole nother level.
That's what I was going to say, because you just said junior high school was when you met him.
Mm-hmm.
What was so astounding to me watching that film was looking at like 8-year-olds
Yeah,
doing this,
exactly.
and like how good, and not just the talent level of the 8-year-olds, you know, them as 8-year-olds, but the business mindset and like how hard they were going at that age. Like I have a 10-year-old son, and you know, and he plays competitive soccer, and he has kind of that same drive. But I was trying to think of him as an 8-year-old, like going out and really like starting a business. It was
yeah,
insane.
I mean, we were, you know, as young kids, I think, you know, it was just such an intense passion for hip hop culture. But it was, you know, there was something about hip hop that was drawing all kids from my era to it. You know what I mean? It was like this powerful message, and it was totally against the status quo. So, I mean, it was something, at the time, it was really for the youth, kind of. You know what I mean? It was like, it was a thing, it was brand new, it was something your parents never heard, and, you know, it was like this whole thing that you could envelop, you could just dive into so deep and have this whole vast universe that was kind of all your own. It was like a, I don't know how to describe it, but it was a smaller club, and it was kind of very exclusive. I didn't really run into a lot of people that had the same passion for music that I had until I started meeting people like Casual and running across these cats. Because all my friends when I was younger, they liked hip-hop music, but they didn't really care. Like how I cared. Like, they wouldn't sit and listen to Rakim and be like, whoa, did you hear what he just said? That's amazing. They're just like, yeah, I mean, it's cool, whatever. The beat is dope and I like it, but they didn't have the same kind of, the level of sophistication that I had in terms of analyzing dissecting the lyrics and putting all the metaphors together and being like, wow, I mean, this is amazing. This is like don't you get it? And nobody around me really was getting it. So it took me a while to get lined up with cats that shared the same passion that I had. But once that happened, then, you know, it was on from there.
I love it. So this project that you have out right now,
Mm-hmm.
well, and I think maybe he was with you before that. I want to just talk about AG a little bit. He was going to be out here with us tonight. He couldn't make it, the Black Bumblebee.
No doubt.
But how did you guys connect?
I've been knowing him for a long time because he worked with this other producer that was in our group, DJ Teray, and we all went, me, Casual, Teray, we all went to junior high together. So I met AG through Teray. He was, you know, he was kind of a up and coming producer, but he had played on all types of stuff and worked with all these different artists, and so he already was kind of established on his own when I met him. You know what I mean? And he's just a very talented guy, can play anything, and, you know, constantly having that kind of creative energy. You know what I mean? He's produced stuff for Casual on some of his albums. He did some other stuff for me and Pep, and so he had his hand in production, doing stuff before me and him ever were really like working together on my new show. But yeah, I mean, you know, that dude is super talented, so it's like always a pleasure to work with him. And he helped me a lot with working on the EP that I did with Free the Robots. He was in the studio with me and kind of helping me conceptualize songs and get everything kind of, he was engineering, you know what I mean, just like totally involved in the project basically as much as I was, you know, so.
I love it. Well, like I said, AG, we miss you tonight. Really sorry that you aren't with us, but super appreciate that you kind of got the ball rolling on this whole movement of everybody being here tonight. So celebrate that. So talking about this EP with Free the Robots. Okay, I have to like share with you, like my geeking out with you is one of the things that I do when I get music from my featured artist is that I'll go through it and I like create kind of my order for the night, my like order, and I have this, you know, I have my thoughts behind it. And it's usually very clear. Like I'll hear the songs and I'll be like, okay, boom, that's going to be the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever it is. I have been like, I mean, literally like down to 11:59, like arrows back and forth between two songs. Like I'm like, like I just can't, like, I just really having a hard time deciding between like, oh, what do I want to feature first and this and like the conversation. And, you know, I think it's because there's just so much newness kind of happening in it, and like so much that I want to have kind of featured or talked about, that it's like, oh, like how do I make sure that it all gets highlighted appropriately? So just so you know, like I've been geeking out about this like all week long. Like, okay. So without further ado, I'm gonna like stop geeking out and just like talk about this first one. And like I was like, okay. After I like geeked out, I was like, I'm just gonna do hella quick, because it's like I just got to make my decision hella quick, and that was like how I finally made the decision. It's a dope track, and I was like, I just got to be like hella quick about this. But I know that's not the meaning behind the song. You know, you got to bounce hella quick when you're not feeling it no more. So, so why don't you just tell us a little bit about kind of what went behind making that track?
Yeah, well, that song is produced by Free the Robots, and I mean, he, for some strange reason, every time that I hear his music, he brings out this nostalgia in me, kind of an era when I was a kid, and like trunk music that people would. His music reminds me of stuff that my friends' older brothers would drive around their old like Mustangs and Camaros, and speakers just rattling. My ears are just like, whoa! I didn't even know music could even play this loud. You know what I mean? And it gives me that feeling. You know what I mean? It takes me back to a time where I could like see one of my friends' older brothers that I looked up to. You know, that would come swoop us up and, you know, drive us around in his car. It just it's that feeling. And so that song Hella Quick really it just brought me there. So it kind of took, I feel like some of the lyrics in there are kind of referring to like stuff that I've seen, and how, you know, it's like that, because I'm born and raised in Oakland, so there's a car culture there, sideshows, and you know, that's always been something ever since I was a kid, you know what I mean? And that vibe kind of transferred over. That song just brought me there and made me feel that same feeling. So that's kind of the energy that we put into that song. And into like a lot of our music, it's kind of based off of that, you know, that hard bass that you would just hear kind of slapping down the block, like, whoa, somebody is really slapping, like a old school Zapco board coming smacking out the 5.0 or something. You know what I mean?
I love it. Well, the more that you talk about it, like the more like juiced I am to like share it with everybody, because like that's exactly how I felt. I mean, I was like, oh, this brings me back, because, you know, I go way back, because, you know, as we've like been talking about, it's my birthday and I'm 38 this year, so it definitely brings me back to that time when we were slapping it in the trunk. So, you know, I love it. So let's get right into it. Hella Quick, Opio, Free the Robots. Let's do it.
us in the parking lot. Yep. Side shows down in Eastmont. Yep. Choosing Vogues on that stain. Yep. Burn rubber, watch it swing. Yep. Music bumping hella loud. Yep. It's hella people in the crowd. Yep. No time for bitches acting fake. Yep. Now we about to hit the lake. What y'all do next? Then I got the hash out the tin foil. What y'all do next? Mix the perfect blend with the good oil. What y'all do next? Pulled off slow cause I had to steer. What y'all do next? Hit the homie's house, now we drinking on some beers. She was talking hella shit, I wasn't feeling it. Bounced on her hella quick. Yep. Bounced on her hella quick. Yep. Bounced on her hella quick. Yep. Bounced on her hella quick. I wasn't feeling it. Bounced on her hella quick. After that, what y'all gon' do? Hit the taco truck while I smoke this blunt. After that, what y'all gon' do? Hit bottleneck, we ain't drunk too much. After that, what y'all gon' do? Sit in the passenger and roll another joint. After that, what y'all gon' do? Not hit international, they got checkpoints. Yup, gotta take the back streets. Yup, now they freaking in the backseat. Yup, break out the Don Julio. Yup, about to act the fool, y'all. Yup, 3 a.m. she asked, where we going? Yup, why trick? You ain't going? Yup, puffing on that sour bud. Yup, time to hit the after hours club. Yup. She was talking hella shit, I wasn't feeling it. Bounced on her hella quick. Yup, bounced on her hella quick. Yup, bounced on her hella quick. Yup, bounced on her hella quick. I wasn't feeling it. Bounced on her hella quick.
You need to control that little funky ass temper.
Oh, why you forgetting, baby? Be reminding me.
Okay, so now can you see why I chose to play that one first? So many reasons. What I love about this kind of like set up the whole like night for me personally was because it was like the perfect blend. And I think this is what you do really well on this project is I think we know we know Hyro, we know Souls as like classic hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got that covered, easy, classic hip hop. But then it's super relevant in its not only like style, but kind of like just the vibe of it, what you're speaking on, like bouncing on or hella quick, I think it's like really relevant to like what's being played even on like mainstream, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
But then you've got this like future of music, like in this like kind of this space odyssey way, where it's like, like I feel like I can like relate to it right now, but there's just something about it that takes me to a place that I haven't necessarily ever been before. And that like, I was like, that's it, like all in this one song, like it just says it all. So like dope on you for that.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of that is Free the Robots because his production style, I mean, he's like super talented guy and has a really good ear for sounds, and he cares. Some people are kind of like sloppy producers. I work with people that are really talented, but they just don't put the time and effort in that he does. You know what I mean? And like you can definitely hear a lot of elements in his music. It's like complex, rich kind of gourmet beats. You know what I mean? For people that really want to, that have that kind of audiophile mentality where they listen hard. So many dope elements going on there.
For sure.
Very perfectly balanced.
I feel really, really blessed because I actually got to see you and AG perform at another Hip Hop for Change show. This was a while back. And I was like, oh, that was like, it was like really inspiring, like just to kind of see what you were doing with music.
Mm-hmm.
But then I got to see the show at South by Southwest with the four of you, with Free the Robots there, and then I'm sorry, I forget the other DJ's name.
Yeah, DJ Scientific.
Yes, Scientific, that's right. That was so intense and amazing to get to experience that with all four of you guys. Like, it was really, like, visually, audio-wise, like, it just was like, wow, I walked away feeling like I was really blessed that night, so.
That's what's up. Yeah, we had fun. We had a lot of fun at South by Southwest. So, it was dope performing with him and having him in the mix. Definitely added a lot to the show. And there was some, there's a really good energy at South by Southwest. There's a lot of artists and a lot of people that care about music, and they're there to have new experiences and see new things. And I always have a good time when I go to South by Southwest, because I'm the same way. I love live music. I love live performances. I mean, when I was there, I was able to see one of my favorite performing hip-hop groups, which is the Black Opera, and they did a killer show, you know what I mean? So it was dope. I got to bring some of my homies that hadn't really seen them perform before, so just the energy down there is really cool, and people were very supportive of what we were doing, because it's something kind of
strange.
It's hard to explain. There's a lot going on, and people sometimes, they don't have the patience to watch something new. They're like, just give me the same old cheeseburger that I eat from McDonald's every day. You know what I mean? I don't want to try like a foie gras.
It's really funny. I'm that way when I'm driving, like on the road trip to South by Southwest. It was like when I was like in charge of driving, I was like, no, I need lyrics that I know every word to, because I have to like sing along as I'm driving. It's how I get through like a 30-hour drive.
That is a long,
but then when it comes to live, it's like I don't want to know. It's like almost like I love it when an artist will kind of change up the mix of a song that like so well, because I think that it's in that moment that you really get to experience those like nuances and like understand where the artist is coming from. So
I mean, I think I'll go to a lot of hip-hop shows and just watching what people are doing with music. I mean, there's a lot of super talented people that make incredible albums, and then their show is just kind of run-of-the-mill, because it seems like a lot of hip-hop shows are the same thing all the time. Now, there's not everybody is like that. Black Opera is definitely not like that. If you've ever seen Zion I, they do an incredible show. There's like Jurassic 5. There's all these people that kind of push the envelope with music and with performance, and I feel like there is a sophisticated kind of section of hip-hop fans that really deserve more and are open to seeing more like creative expression when it comes to going to a hip-hop show, just not kind of just rapping over your lyrics and cuffing the mic. And I mean, I've seen cool shows that people did that, you know what I mean, and it was still dope. It was not like it's just automatically whack, but I do think that there's something to be said for people that kind of go that extra mile. And I always appreciated artists that did that, so I felt like, it was kind of time for me to branch out and try something new. So, and we've been having like a great time coming up and conceptualizing these shows and what we've been doing. So I'm really excited to perform on Saturday as well. So it's gonna be crazy.
You're flipping my whole script real quick here. But it's cool. I'm the Purple Dahlia, so I can roll with this. I got this now. Like maybe a month ago, I would have really freaked out at this point, but I'm like, cool, I got this. So now that you kind of speak about that, the concept of the show, I need you to tell me about this, about the machine, like, because that's really like all I call it. Like, I try to tell everybody about the show, and I'm like, and he wears this machine. And then I like tried to research it, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait till he comes on and let him tell me about the machine.
I mean, it's a common kind of vocal processor. It's called a Chaos Pad. It plays sounds and drums and all types of stuff. And initially, when I was first using it, because what it was kind of inspiring me is I always watched a lot of dancehall artists perform. They have like this really intense energy and so much kind of crowd mastery where they're just like, will it? You know, they do like half the song, everyone's jumping around, they cut the song, but they always have like these dope echoes, you know what I mean? Like in the voice, it's something about watching like a reggae artist or a dancehall artist when they have that dope echo going, you know what I mean? So that was kind of like my inspiration behind using the Chaos Pad. But it's something that, you know, it's like you set it on a table, you can't really walk around with it. You know what I mean? So I have a friend of mine, he makes backpacks, and he kind of made this harness for me, like a custom-made harness, and then I've attached a couple little things that can hook the Chaos Pad so I can wear it like on my chest and like manipulate the vocal effects and sounds and stuff as I'm still, and I can still kind of stand up and hold the mic. So it adds a whole nother element when it's like you're standing up with it. It's one thing when it's just like right on the table. It's cool. I mean, I still love it, but having it on my chest, it was kind of like,
no,
you know,
it really, it create, I can't even, like, all I can say is you should go to the event on Saturday at Berkeley Underground and see it live, because until you actually experience it, it probably sounds a little strange and like doesn't make sense. And it is a little strange, but that's what's beautiful about it. I mean, it, in addition to like changing the sound, it also creates this like beautiful visual that's just very like inspiring. I mean, I love it. I can't say enough like how much it just like really made me want to find out more.
Yeah.
Because it's just so dope. And I feel like it's almost like I think it's funny that you ended up doing a project with Free the Robots, because like my first thought when I saw you was like, it almost makes you a robot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it becomes like this part of your body, and then your like body becomes this like instrument, and oh, so dope.
Yeah, Terminator rapper.
Yeah, no, it's really, really, really cool. I love it. So I'm glad that we like switched up and got to talk about that, because I've been like dying. Like, so now I can tell me the name of it again.
It's a Korg Chaos Pad.
Chaos Pad.
There's like a few of them. Yeah. So I believe the one that I use, like the KP3. I mean, I have an Chaosilator Pro up there too. So.
I'm probably going to keep saying he wears this. I'm probably going to keep saying he wears this like machine. It like turns him into a robot. It's funny because
everybody wants to like mess around with it. You know what I mean? Like I did a show at the Low End Theory in Los Angeles, and which is a great place to perform. And my man MC No Can Do was, you know, he's always the host there, and he was like, dude, how's this work? Like he was just touching it and making it make all these weird noises and stuff. So it's fun. I mean, I had my little nephews staying with me, and they were like kind of scared to even touch it. They're like, oh wow, that looks pretty cool, but they were like very shy. Like, can I mess with it? And I'm like, hey, dude, go ahead.
I love to. Fun. I think maybe part of, at least for me, why I love it so much is that as an audience member, it makes you kind of like feel like you're part of what's going on too, because it's like, it's one thing when somebody's behind, you know, kind of behind the table, you know, like the man behind the curtain, like making stuff happen, and you're like, oh, that was really dope. I have no idea how it happened, but it was dope. But to like watch you and to watch you manipulate the board, and then as it's happening, as you're visually seeing the manipulation happen, you're hearing the change that it makes.
Yeah.
It just really like, it creates this very interactive process. from the listener standpoint. So it just really, I love that. I love that that's where you took it.
That's dope. I'm glad you got a chance to see it. You know what I mean? It's like I've been trying to. It's been fun performing and being able to like do it and see people's reaction to it, because it's always like, dude, what the heck is that thing? You know what I mean? Everybody has like a bunch of funny comparisons to what I look like when I'm wearing it or whatever. Some guy called it the Chaos Pad Baby Bjorn or something. It's pretty funny.
It. Okay, so I'm going to flip back to my script here really quick and get us back to this project, Subconscious Mind, right?
Yeah, the Subconscious Mind EP.
So one of this next song, Spaceship, I love that you said, I don't need a spaceship, I use my microphone.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know kind of what brought you to the whole project, but I just felt like when I heard that lyric, it made the whole project make sense to me. You know what I mean? It was like, wow, that idea of like kind of higher level, and people have all sorts of ways that they get to that higher level. Oftentimes it's drug induced, which, amen to that. But I just love that it was like, I don't need a spaceship, I can use my microphone. And it was like, wow, like it just set the whole thing up for me. So I'd like your take on that.
Yeah. I've always been inspired by those kind of thought-provoking statements. I mean, Rakim, when he was like, I want to travel at magnificent speeds around the universe. It's something about hip-hop, the creativity and the imagination, that energy that's in the music. For me personally, it's not just something that I only experience through the audio or by physically standing on stage. There's like a spiritual element there as well, kind of like a meditative process where your mind can travel to the furthest reaches of the infinite quote unquote boundaries that the universe has. You know what I mean? It's like anything is possible with the power of the mind, and that's kind of what I'm saying with that. But what we like to do with music is kind of create that vibe so that people can go on that journey with us as well. You know what I mean? So, and like inspire people to utilize the power of the mind, because it is a powerful tool. I mean, how you think and how you visualize the world in yourself is kind of how you create your own reality. And if you are a negative person and just think about negativity all the time, negative things will kind of surround you. So with me, I'm like, I try to be a positive person. So I've been very blessed and had a lot of good experiences, and that hip hop has helped me with that. So yeah, I don't need a microphone. I don't need a spaceship. I use my microphone.
I love it. Well, let's get into this track, Spaceship, off of the EP, Opio and Free the Robots, The Subconscious Mind. Let's do it.
It's very important how you hold the microphone. To use a real microphone, you've got to be aware of how to hold it. Hold it tight. Don't hold it to show your fingers and your pinky finger. Hold it tight. When you hold it straight, listen to the difference in the sound.
Give me the funk, it ain't no jump. So pull your bottom off the tree stump. Ladies looking pretty, city to city. Now we get down to the nitty gritty. Another fifth gone, another eighth gone. Make no mistake, smoke break with the mob. Black swan, legs hella long. Ballerina chick beat the brakes off the broad now. Pray to the God, put grapes in the bomb. Took a long hit and escaped all the trauma. Good karma, hate is a problem. We know that snake need a charm. King Cobra, raised in the swamp. East Oakland, a tank full of sharks. Gotta make art and I gotta have heart. So I say what I want, no savior to guard me. No army, one man start. Spark revolution, the whole world stop. Look, listen, can't get caught in a mainstream lie, so I break chains off. I don't need a spaceship, I use my microphone. I use my microphone. Now the party didn't start till I walked in, and I probably won't leave until the thing ends. But in the meantime and in between time, it gets no realer. It's Ochilla. Shorty right there, she thinks she a 10. Really don't matter cause she ain't getting in. Popped at a friend. She was way cooler, but I ain't drinking gin. Put her on tequila, now I'm wasted again. With her face on my lap, man, I came here to win. Ace in the hole, any place that I've been. In the bass with the drums, say grace, amen. I don't need a spaceship, I use my microphone. I don't need a spaceship, I use my microphone.
Together we witnessed one of the most delightful in our time. So, let the bass go.
Let the bass go. Speaking of let the bass go, so as I mentioned, I really geeked out about the order of songs, and it was like, oh, let the bass go, blow some smoke. Let the bass go, blow some smoke. And I gave Justin my list, but I'm gonna make him flip it up too, because we're getting close to the 2:00 hour, and so I want to end with blow some smoke because that one's got like my 2:00 hour vibe. We really haven't gotten into it tonight. We've been talking so much really great hip hop that we really haven't gotten into the fact 2:00 hour is like when we talk sex usually. You know what I mean? But there's still so much great hip hop to talk about that we'll go into that. But I'm gonna make sure we finish with blow some smoke because that was I was like, oh, that's got this really great kind of 2:00 vibe to it, but because anyway, I'll get into that later. But instead, we'll go into Let the Bass Go. Love this track.
Yeah,
I mean, again, this is kind of that trunk slapper, So
yeah, exactly.
Okay, tell me what the idea of Let the Bass Go means to you.
Well, the Let the Bass Go is because the name of the EP is The Subconscious Mind, but it's also talking about the sub deep bass, 808 bass, and how I look at it is the subconscious mind kind of controls everything, even though you think that you're kind of in control. It's like you have this autopilot driver in the back that's constantly steering you and pushing you in these certain directions. And similar with that sub bass, it's like when you feel it, it kind of goes through all of your atoms and molecules. It feels like your whole body is expanding and contracting at the same time. And I just felt like there was a dope connection between the subconscious mind and the sub bass. They're both these driving forces, and so that's what Let the Bass Go is kind of a celebration of that feeling that you get when you hear that fat 808 kick just kind of come in, that boom, you know what I mean? There's something about it that it's a euphoria. It's like you said, some people take drugs to get there, where you could just let that bass hit you and give you a high too, you know what I mean? So that's what this song is celebrating, that. And all my bass heads out there, I know y'all feel me, so.
All right, so I'm not going to make anybody wait on this one because it's so dope. So let's just get right into it. Let the bass go.
I was in your city smoking spliffies with the hippies first. Shot of whiskey base kicking less than 50 hertz. Hit a nerve like Holy Spirit when in church. Bathed in the light, heaven's gate, then I kick a verse. Yo, crank the volume up to 10 till I'm in a hearse. Perched on the rebirth, buried with a drum machine cursed. Emerged like a zombie, then I roam the earth in search of the 808. I ain't gon' wait, I go berserk. Let the bass stay. Let the bass stay. saying turn it down, baby boy, because it hurts, huh? Her eardrums, it's too loud, it's just perverse. Her 2 cents, I get it, but for what it's worth. Acrobatic rapping when I'm slapping in my high-low shirt. Make fireworks, clapping like I'm Wyatt Earp. Brain backflip, alright, but that's just how I quench my thirst. Immersed in the frequency, peacefully, fuck what you heard illegally. Broke sound ordinance, so what's the word? Let the bass stay. Let the bass stay. I grew up on mini trucks, 5.0s and coupe nuts. Wishing I could ride my own, but I was on that school bus. 6'8" Barracuda, Camaro with the bumblebee. Rumbling in the trunk, dudes be like, who is cuss? She say hallelujah. Pick me up, it's 2 of us. They just wanna feel that bass inside their chest, and sure enough, it's a rush that you'll never find a cure for. Similar to pure love all around the world. What? Let the bass stay. Let the bass stay.
And that, friends, is how we're going to get hip-hop back into mainstream. Right there. I'm dying over that. I was just saying, it's this, perfect meshing of, the weight of old school hip-hop with, this super current, bass relevant, it's just everything that I want to hear in one song. I just love it. I love it, love it, love it. I can't express that. That's why it was I wanted to bring that in early, but then at the same time it was I just it's the grand finale when all the fireworks start going off. That's how I feel about that song. It's fireworks going off in my head right now. So
yeah, that song is a joint. That's I always got to shout out Free the Robots, man, because he's he has that ear. He knows how to. He has these elements that he adds into his music that are consistent, the sonic kind of. And he's really good with percussion, fat drums. You know what I mean? And so, and me and him are both super nostalgic in terms of, we love to reminisce on what's dope about hip hop, but at the same time, we're very progressive thinkers. We want to see something avant-garde and cutting edge. So it's a weird little cosmic stew that we put together, but it works.
Give me that hashtag, modern retro.
Oh, it's it's future retro. That's what we kept talking about, because there's it's just a psychedelic element to our train of thought. You know what I mean? It's kind of in this hippie, psychedelic, kind of trippy thing that we always, it's just how we explore music. And there's a lot of the imagery from, weird psychedelic stuff from the 60s. You know what I mean?
It's like watching the Jetsons.
Yeah, right?
It's like watching a back-to-back episode of the Flintstones and the Jetsons,
Yeah, it's it's that
future retro.
Future retro, exactly.
I love it. That's going to be, I'm definitely going to start hashtagging that. I like it a lot. Man, you're dope.
Right on, thank you.
And Free the Robots is dope. AG is dope.
Yep.
Man, so good. I'm every time that I do a show, I think I always walk away feeling man, that was even better than I could have expected. And I don't know if nobody else can see, but I don't know if you guys in the room can see, but my cheeks are starting to hurt because I've been this huge smile on my face all night long, because it's just really amazing to be around such innovation of music, of dope music. You know what I mean? It's not creating strange music just to be strange. It's like really like doing something that is like elevating the mind, and I love it.
Yeah, one love. I mean, the vibes.
Okay, so as I mentioned, we're into the 2:00 hour here on 89.5 KZCT OzCat Radio Vallejo, and when we go into the 2:00 hour, we start to get a little bit sexy with the show, you know. and so I had to flip it up and save this last song. I should say track. I always feel weird when I say song. It's like natural for me to say song, but it's like, that feels like singy song, you know, but it's a track. So the last track, Blow Some Smoke, I had to save that, like I said, for this 2:00 hour because it's got a real sexy vibe to it. I mean, it makes me want to like go blow some smoke with a little like hot piece of something, and then do something after. Blow some smoke. So, but before we get into that track, I mean, we're basically like coming to our end. I mean, unless you want to stay and talk sex with me, which is cool too. But let's talk about a couple of things. Let's talk about one more time where you're going to be on Saturday.
It's the
Berkeley Underground.
Berkeley Underground. Yeah, I mean, I've known that place for so long, and it's went through a couple changes. But yeah, the Berkeley Underground on Saturday, and be in the house with my man Equipto. That's my brother. I always appreciate rocking with him. You know what I mean? That's like a solid cat that really I have a lot of respect for, and obviously, you know, we've done a lot of music together, and I'm always excited to perform with him. And you know, also to support Hip Hop for Change. I love what they're doing in the community, and you know, I'd love to see more of that actually. So, and for me to be a part of it, it's pretty exciting, you know, and I get to perform with my new robotic contraption on there. So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
How can people find you on social media?
Yeah, I'm on Twitter and on Instagram. My boy just put me up on something today, Periscope. It's like people live streaming from their phones. It's kind of weird, but it's dope. But yeah, all of my social media is Opio Hyro SOM. It's like a long name, but it represents Opio Hieroglyphic Souls of Mission. So it's OPIO HIEROSOM. That's Instagram, Twitter, whatever. And you can always check out everything that we got going on hieroglyphics.com. Just go there, or check the Hyro Imperium account, Twitter, too. So
before you know it, I'm going to get you turned on to thegasstation.com, too. Since our show is presented by thegasstation.com, I at least have to say that. I mean, it would be pretty dope if like one day I like went on to my page and I was like, oh, Opio's on thegasstation.com. Sweet. We'll take that.
What is that? I'm not familiar.
So thegasstation.com is my social media website that I'm a partner in. That's a music website that allows you to gauge everything. So instead of just giving something a thumbs up or a heart, you actually get to gauge it anywhere from an empty tank to a full tank of gas based on different categories. So
nice.
The site originally, we kind of had it open to all social media. It is moving into just being a music site. So the gauges now will be on lyric, production, commercial viability, originality. So yeah, so don't just like it, gauge it. Thegasstation.com. It is really incredible, and it really is about giving independent artists a place to be heard and a place to be criticized. And when I say criticized, I don't mean in a negative way. It's really important for artists to get feedback, and sometimes when you're not at a certain level, you have to pay a lot of money to get this feedback, and we have industry members that sit on our panel and give that feedback, as well as just the general public. So, that's
perfect.
I think it's a really amazing thing, and I'm really proud to be a part of it. So, if you don't know about it, check it out, thegasstation.com. Don't just like it, gauge it. You can also hit me on all social media, My Purple Dahlia. That's Dahlia. And from there, you can kind of find out about all of the things that I do and all of the artists that are here on the show. So let's do that. But before we say goodbye, we gotta just talk about this. Blow Some Smoke.
Yeah.
Tell me about this track.
It has like this real kind of hypnotic beat to it, you know what I mean? And I mean, I'm sure people that have followed me throughout the years know that I'm like a 420 friendly type guy, you know what I mean? Occasionally I like to enjoy some fine cannabis. And you know, I mean, I always kind of big up the herb whenever I can, but and I've done a few songs, but it's always like you can do these cliche kind of just run-of-the-mill weed songs that are, you know, they're just kind of boring, you know. There's some really dope classic songs that celebrate marijuana culture, and I always love those songs, like Don't Give Me No Bammer Weed and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Classic joints that you hear and you want to hear all the time. And you know, with this song Blow Some Smoke was kind of like it just has that potential to be kind of like that dope classic. You know, there's something about the song, the groove to it, where it just kind of brings people in, and it has this really kind of groovy vibe, and I just love it. I mean, I remember when AG first had the song, he was playing it in his car or something, and he was driving down the street, and like some girl stopped him, like, "What is that? That sounds good." You know what I mean? It just has that vibe. You know what I mean? Even if you never heard it, you listen to it, you're like, "Damn, I feel like I might have heard this or something familiar about it."
I definitely agree, and
Yeah.
I actually think it's one of those songs that even as a person who doesn't participate in 420 activities, like I think like you would find yourself like blow some smoke. Like it's like you kind of can't help yourself. So I definitely think it is hit potential, like full tank hit potential for sure. Because you know, I heard it live, so I had never experienced it before, and I like walked away that whole night, and I was like, blow some smoke. Blow some smoke. So I mean, it, you know, that's just how it works, and really exciting. Let's get into it. Let's like start our like sexy 2 o'clock vibe. This is definitely the way to do it. Blow some smoke.
I twisted while I listen to Santana. Black magic woman, that's my shit, I call my fama. Can I reminisce? I'm showing flicks up on the camera. Damn, I'm rolling Bama with the rosters in Havana. Cuba had the doobie in my hand, lying in Judah. Flag in the background, that's how I maneuver. And I'm not new to this, I'm OG like Bazooka. Joe, who can fuck with me? OZ's of Acapulco. Go, forehead sweating like you running with the bulls. But no, I'm just a tourist in the forest with that endo. Mendocino County out in Cali, that's my kinfolk. Santa Cruz the humble got me higher than Matumbo. Like that Anna, I'm navigating through the jungle, and you could come smoke in my bungalow. Don't front for the hoes or cuff them, no. I'm just puffing dro, nothing new, buds of all colors though. Don't fuck with no substitute. Damn, she was like blow some smoke, blow some smoke, blow some smoke. Damn, she was like blow some smoke, blow some smoke, blow some smoke. Damn, she was like blow some smoke, blow some smoke, blow some smoke. Damn, she was like blow some smoke, blow some smoke, blow some smoke. She really ripped the paper out the Bible and threw some trees in it, Joe, but fuck it, we got high though. In Japan, smoking weed from Hokkaido. Couldn't find a blunt, so we was puffing out the pipe. I'm going back to Atlanta, trying to keep from going psycho. Lost my mind, lost my lighter, had to hit up the Sunoco. Oh no, ducking popo. In the South, they fucking loco. Slow your roll, I got a blunt to blow, so don't try to rush me, let me smoke. Steady as she goes, stressing life be heavy, bro, but that's what I stay ready for until the day they rest my soul. May he bless us all, we catching hell, don't let me fall or pull off the professional. Cape up like it's reservoir dogs, then I pause and I take a long draw of that vapor. You know I did it all for that paper. Stay sane if y'all know what I'm saying, and we all in the blazing. Ancient ritual, look at your faderized. Damn, she was like blow some smoke, blow some smoke, blow some smoke. Damn, she was like blow some smoke, blow some smoke, blow some smoke. Damn, she was like blow some smoke, blow some smoke, blow some smoke. Damn, she was like blow some smoke, blow some smoke, blow some smoke.
Definitely in need of smoking some fat, full weeds right now. Let's just smoke some weed. Hopefully I feel better. You know, get my mind right. No, because I am in need of some herbs, some ganja, some green, whatever you may call it.
Damn. I think I know what you're about to go home and do.
That's right.
Damn.
You are correct, madam.
I need to get somebody on my line here. This is the problem with the 2 o'clock hour. I'm just going to say it. Like, the problem with the 2 o'clock hour is that we get all, like, sexy on the show, and then I, like, go home. And I'm like, shoot. And then it makes for a really long night by myself. That's all I'm saying. Like, anyway, I'm glad to know what you get to go home and do, because, like, I see it and it's beautiful. So you're a lucky man.
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Well, I just, like, can't thank you enough for being out here tonight and really, I think beyond just being you and that being enough, but, like, really, like, sharing the journey with myself and with the Purple Dahlia Playhouse audience, because I think it's really incredible. I would love to encourage everybody to go out Saturday night. Hip Hop for Change. You're going to be supporting a really great organization, and you're going to get a really dope show. The lineup is incredible. You know, like he was saying, Equipto is going to be out there, and Opio is going to be headlining it with AG, and they're going to have the machine. He's going to have his robot on, and I promise you, like, you have not experienced anything like this. It's going to take you back in some ways, and it's going to take you to the future in other ways, all kind of at the same time. So please, please, please take the opportunity to get out there. If you can't remember when, where, and all of that, hit me up on social media, and I will make sure that you find it, because I 100% support this movement.
That's what's up. Yeah, thank you so much for having me, and one love to everybody out there in listening land.
I was going to say,
to the universe.
Do you have any shout outs? Because this, you know, maybe you don't have anybody here in Vallejo listening at 2:18 in the morning, but we are on tunein.com, and we record on Ustream. So definitely people are going to get a chance to hear this. Is there anyone in particular you need to send some shout out love to?
Man, I got to shout out Vallejo. You know what I mean? This is a city that produce some greats, you know what I mean? And I had some homies out here that lived out here. I used to come out here and, like, record music in Vallejo. So shout out to the Valley Joe, you know what I mean? All my fams out there. One lava.
I love it. Shout out to Free the Robots for, you know, helping create this EP.
That's
it's
right.
Incredible. And then shout out to you guys for wanting to know more about thegasstation.com. we might just be like getting a video up on the site, or maybe even like the tracks that you heard tonight. So this is super exciting. I'm gonna try to make sure that happens. I'll be talking more about that later.
Indeed.
All right. Well, we're gonna let you guys get out of here. Maybe blow some smoke and blow something else. and we're gonna get into some good music. DJ Justin, you got some good stuff for me?
It don't stop.
Are we gonna get sexy? It's my birthday. I need some birthday sex. Birthday sex. I mean, somebody hit me up. I'm ready.
555.
Yeah. You know, if you know the number, you know the number. All right? That's what I'm saying. All right. Peace, much love, and we'll be talking soon.
What's up?
Party people, get up and watch. I'm Emerald Lagasse, about to kick it up a notch. I rub my rhyme on your gums just to test it out, cause A1's supposed to make your shit go numb. Kick cold, I blow like a roster do. Off a cocktail, smash rock, well, box well like Costa Zoo. Probably catch me at an opera, baby ordered pasta and lobster too. When I walk into the bank, it's like logging on AOL. They like, welcome, you have mail. Still fighting in the streets, cash master bison. Shopping without asking prices. Rappers be like cash the nicest. On the dice, I got a jank roll. Welcome to 7-Eleven. Leave with your bankroll. Tour with a house arrest beeper on my ankle. Smoke from the dirt will make me feel tranquil.
Fresh to death, fly as the birds be. Cool as the breeze coming off the Pacific. If I fool with a breeze, say this. Way cold, our roll is the road to riches. Fresh to death, fly as the birds be. Cool as the breeze coming off the Pacific. If I fool with a breeze, say this. Way cold, our roll is the road to riches. Super fly like Ron O'Neal with the Bravo Speedos. Pop bottles, pop girls, and a couple of people. Drop lugs, push through. Know my hustle is ill. Reimbursing game back to the real. A true story my conversation is based on. Hold down any plateau that I'm placed on. Grip tight when I rip mics, they can't be reconnected. The boys saying Quinn did as expected. When it registers, competitors become fanatics. Fantastic wordplay, bound to have me living lavish. Penny good, plenty whipped in it. Way too federal to let MTV in it. We're casual to high road, casually born hydro. Gradually they all lie low with fear of opposing. I stay open like a hospital does. No hospitality, holding MCs hostage with the hottest of love. Fresh to death, fly as the birds be. Cool as the breeze coming off the Pacific. If I fool with a breeze, say this. Way cold, our roll is the road to riches. Fresh to death, fly as the birds be. Cool as the breeze coming off the Pacific. If I fool with a breeze, say this. Way cold, our roll is the road to riches. I bust raps in spectacular ways. Cats see my kicks and reminisce about back in the days. Blew back off a sack of the haze. I'm the joint and I stay on point like Dracula fangs. Yeah, dude, still packing them things that knock them down from a rooftop with accurate range. I'm like B.A. Baracus. Me and Quinn on the PA, yo, DJ gon' jock us. Yeah, it's Quindo the Beast. Nimble talk peace. Trying to assemble, but no agreement of peace we meet. It's a Northern Cali thing. Scorch any man. Flip styles, flip coat, flip shout, flip anything. The Mercury on rallies, a Buick on stocks. Move units in stores, selling tapes like rock. Pushing dubs and tens for TVs and rims. Got my beanie and peacoat, plus my bottle of Ken. It's the Queen to death. Fly as the birds be. Cool as the breeze coming off the Pacific. If I fool with a breeze, say this. Way cold, our roll is the road to riches. Fresh to death. Fly as the birds be. Cool as the breeze coming off the Pacific. If I fool with a breeze, say this. Way cold, our roll is the road to riches. And we signing off one time. You know what I mean? Smash Rock Wellington, a.k.a. Casual, you know.
Now all the divas on the left, you keep on. And all the fellas on the right, you keep on. And all my peoples in the back, you keep on. And all the peoples in the front, you keep on.
Mira, listen, uno papi
52, 69 position and switching. Welcome to Belleville, just what you've been missing. I'm getting caught up in this camisado la novella. On the Riviera with this creature made of satin on me, Viva Cuna. Under the Luna and Palmetto on this Lazaretto. Speaking Botticelli with Zucchetto. We've been doing it every way you could imagine. Now it's up to the Chiba to make it more better as we flow.
And Foxy Bonita, cha-cha-cha, Sunny Chiba. Exhale a Mardi Gras and we funky Valentine. I'm so exposed to your voodoo, see you peekaboo. Love American style, what? Mahogany mix, what? Fix a hopscotch on buttocks, you dig it, what? Interlude Acapulco, you bad, don't hurt nobody. What? 3 miles out from the coast to Satin City. Sunny Chiba from the BX Connect. So all the divas on the left, you keep on rockin'. And all the fellas on the right, you keep on rockin'. And all my peoples in the back, you keep on rockin'. And all the peoples in the front, you keep on rockin'. Now all the divas on the left, you keep on rockin'. And all the fellas on the right, you keep on rockin'. And all my peoples in the back, you keep on rockin'. And all the peoples in the front, you keep on rockin'.
She said that I can call her Genie, bought me a martini. Some compliments on my paraphernalia from Australia. I ain't no player, so don't you get it confused. I'm the sway fillet, that's the cheap gourmet, and that's the chubby cruise. The N.E.S. and Fat Bull got Hawaiian blast. Spilling Mazzola between the cracks of my Villanova. Them sober days ain't even seen up in my inner vision. Just drizzy days in Hollywood ways is my style of living.
Lost Desperado, Solero. Searching every season for the sexy senorita. Pick my aphrodisiac, then wig it back on sunset. Some said, so the rising full of Bronx Crusader. Later made the cat to cough it out without no shootout. Job time, sucker cut, uppercut from like Moses. Swayed up, all the divas on the left, you keep on rockin'. And all my fellas on the right, you keep on rockin'. And all my peoples in the back, you keep on rockin'. And all the peoples in the front, you keep on rockin'. Da 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 J, da 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 J. What? Yes, I need Chiba. What? Rocks to the beat. What? Now you say Chiba. If I say something like Chiba, then he won't leave a Chiba. Ain't no nap down blues. Chiba, twist up the ganja, anesthesia. Now you say the lower, who reign lower. Right on time, midnight magic lower. Max Julian lower. Who you dig lower? Diamond City bomb.
So la 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 la. It's the emerald suede gleaming with the diamond Chiba. We glowing Movado. We send the lightning through hollow dimensions. My pro collections stay reflecting off bottles of Jensen. The unforbidden cashmere quartet connection. Correct suspension for this ride to Hollywood.
Now all the divas on the left, you keep on rockin'. And all my fellas on the right, you keep on rockin'. And all my peoples in the back, you keep on rockin'. And all the peoples in the front, you keep on rockin'. Now all the divas on the left, you keep on rockin'. And all my fellas on the right, you keep on rockin'. And all my peoples in the back, you keep on rockin'. And all the divas in the front, you keep on rockin'.
Girl, eyeing me. She looking like she thinking about trying me. She want it, she can't take no more. I'm about to take her to my spot. Yeah, I'ma get it hot.
You're listening to my favorite DJ Just Air.
She gon' let me I'ma have her screaming like go, 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 go. I'ma have her screaming like go, 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 go. Excuse me, miss, but sexy can I take you to my crib, make love on my piano. Yeah, you know me, little shawty from Atlanta. I wanna do some things to you. Touch your body, make you get naughty. Say my name when I beat, beat, beat. We can do it in the coupe or the Jeep, Jeep, Jeep. Cause girl, you know you're turning me on. She eyeing me. She looking like she thinking about trying me. She want it, she can't take no more. I'm about to take her to my spot. I'ma get it hot. She gon' turn around and let me beat, 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 beat. Yeah. She gon' let me beat, 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 beat. Let me beat, 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 beat. She gon' let me beat, she gon' let me beat, 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 beat. I'ma have her screaming like go, 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 go. I'ma have her screaming like go, 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 go. I'ma tear it up. Got a fire
a maybe, just maybe. Go, 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 go. Just in. Has this been a dope show or what?
It don't stop, man. That's, hey.
Oh my.
Yo.
I mean, like, this is how we do it here on Purple Dahlia's Playhouse. And it's pretty incredible.
That was a dope interview.
It was. Really two amazing guests to have here tonight. I mean, you know, we've had bottles of champagne just floating around the room, you know, just doing it. Thank you again. Shout out to Prince Curtis for supplying the room with some champagne for my birthday. I love it. I love it. We had no cups, so we just said we're all fam, and we just started passing it around, and it was really fun. Man, really excited to have just been a part of that. So, but you know, we're here. It's 2:30. We're just kind of now getting into sex. I shouldn't even say it like that. I should be more witty. Sometimes I try to be really witty about it and not just flat out say we're going to talk about sex. But sometimes, especially like on my birthday, I can't even be witty about it. I just have to say it. So, but tonight we've been talking about, like, you know, this EP that Opio just released is The Subconscious Mind. And really it's a lot about, you know, kind of elevating the mind and like going to a different level. Are you ready to talk about this? I hope so. Do you feel like, have you had such an amazing physical experience sexually that it took you to like another level mentally?
I'll be feeling like I had that on a regular basis.
What? It's like that at home? Shoot.
It's crazy, man. Them kids don't come from nowhere.
Right? Oh my God. How many do you have?
I think only 2.
Only 2. All right. You're working. Okay, cool. I talk about this a lot, just about connection, you know, like for me, not necessarily needing this like long-term commitment thing, but I do need this like long-term connection with somebody. And I just feel like, man, it's very rare to be able to like connect at that level with somebody. So if you have that somebody, like amen to you, like you got it good, like that's how it should be, you know. But I think like, man, it's hard. I think a lot of times people are in situations where they super love somebody, but maybe they just don't connect on that level, and that's too bad. Like that's, you know, what I basically have just decided, like I want to have that connection to the point where like we're connected so much that when we do like connect physically, like our bodies like take our minds like to another level. And that maybe just sounded really crazy, but I've been there. I have been there a couple of times, and it's really, really incredible. And I don't want to go there unless that's where I get to be. So, you know, that's how it is. So I just needed to know. I mean, you know, because I see you over there and I'm like, you know, he's got his lady, and I was just wondering. And like, if anybody was in here with me, like if you saw the smug smile on his face right now, you'd be like, oh, whatever. I'm going to go home alone tonight. So I'm like, I'm not even looking at him anymore. He's laughing because I physically have turned my back on him because I'm like, I don't even want to see your smug ass anymore. So whatever, go home and get elevated. So I can't wait to get into some more music. I mean, you have been on fire tonight. I'm getting texts. Look, these are the texts that I'm getting from guys right now. I'm like over here like, hey, hit me up if you want to have some birthday sex. And instead, I'm getting texts that are like, your DJ is on fire tonight. Your DJ, like, I'm like, I went on a walk and like, your DJ is killing it. I was like, these are the texts that are coming to me. Not birthday sex texts. No, I'm not getting birthday sexting. I'm getting your DJ is amazing texts. So, you know, I'm just going to turn it over to him because clearly he's the one that's elevated at this point. So, DJ Justin, Let's do some more music.
That's right.
You don't stop to the TikTok. 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 You don't stop to the
Come inside, take off your coat, I'll make you feel at home. Now let's pour a glass of wine, 'cause now we're all alone. I've been waiting all night, so just let me hold you close to me. 'Cause I've been dying for you, girl, to make love to me. Girl, you make me feel real good. We can do it till we both wake up. Girl, you know I'm hooked on you. And this is what I'll do. I wanna sex you up all night. I want to sex you up. Let me take off all your clothes. Disconnect the phone so nobody knows. Yeah. Let me light a candle so we can make it love until we drown. Dig. Girl, you know it feels real good. We can do it till we both wake up. Girl, you know I'm hooked on you. And this is what I'll do. Yeah. I wanna sex you up. Make it love until we drown. I wanna sex you up. Oh, baby, now let's get down tonight. Ooh. Oh, baby, now let's get down tonight. Baby, I'm hot just like an oven. I need some loving. And baby, I can't hold it much longer. It's getting stronger and stronger. And when I get that feeling, I want sexual healing. Sexual healing. Oh, baby, he makes me feel so fine. He helps to relieve my mind. Sexual healing, baby, is good for me. Sexual healing is something that's good for me. Whenever blue teardrops are falling and my emotional stability is leaving me, there is something I can do. I can get on the telephone and call you up, baby. And honey, I know you'll be there to relieve me. The love you give to me will free me. If you don't know the thing you're dealing, oh, I can tell you, darling, that it's sexual healing. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's make love tonight. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. 'Cause you do it right. Baby, I got sick this morning. A sea was storming inside of me. Baby, I think I'm capsizing. The waves are rising and rising. And when I get that feeling, I want sexual healing. Sexual healing. It's good makes me feel so fine. It's such a rush, helps to relieve the mind, and it's good for us. Sexual healing, baby, it's good for me.
Tony.
Sexual healing is something that's good for me. It's good for me. And it's so
You didn't think we could flip it on your ass, huh?
my baby.
Something for the dance floor. In a real way.
Just grab
It's going down like this forever.
my body and mind. So
And a day.
I've been making it
Ha. Now what you hear is not a drag, cause Mr. DJ Quick got a brand new bag. But first I gotta bang bang, a boogie for the boogie to the rhythm of the ghetto streets. Check it out now, you tryna give me some 8-ball, but no way, I'd rather have a mimosa with Cristal and OJ. Yeah, just a little something bubbly and tingly to have me walking around naked. But wait a second.
The function's on around midnight. What time is it? Are you inside? Available to come and play? Give me a clue so I don't have to look for you. Come on, let's get down, let's get down, let's get down. Come on, let's get down.
I put it down for the LBC.
I put it down for a place called Queens.
You know I represent the 213.
I hold it down for the big city.
I keep it gangster for all my young kids.
All the PYTs with their own car keys.
I put it down for all the
ladies.
I tried to look the other way the day you passed me by. I saw you holding Q-Tip's hand, and girl, I damn near died. The way you hold that Cosmo just fits you to a T. But I just wish that you were sitting right next to me. I wonder what was on God's mind the day that He made you. I know He wrote a new commandment after He was through. But every time I see you, I find something new. But I just gotta have you. I really want you. I just gotta have you. I really want you. I just got to have you.
You can do me when you wanna do me.
Take a look at me. Tell me, do you like what you see? Do you think you can? Do you think you can do me?
Kiss me, pretty baby. Touch me all over. Girl, what makes you think you can deal with me? Do you think you can do me? Yeah. Do you think you can?
The magic in my
I always had my eyes on this one particular guy. I was too shy, so I decided to write. I'm sending him a pay letter, and I enclosed it with a kiss. When I write him, he better get it on time. I'm sending him a pay letter, and I enclosed it with a kiss. When I write him, he better get it on time. People always say that I play myself with you. They say that you don't even notice me. Maybe when I get the nerve to come to you, promise me that you won't diss me. I'm sending you a pay letter, and I enclosed it with a kiss. And when I write him, he better get it on time. I'm sending you a pay letter, and I enclosed it with a kiss. And when I write him, he better get it on time. I'ma write you a love letter tonight. But you better keep watch, 'cause the mailman's come.
You know I'm coming over, right? Baby, tell me what you wanna do. You got it hard for me already, right?
I'ma write you
Okay.
a love letter tonight. Better
Give me 10
keep
minutes.
watch, 'cause the mailman's come.
That little thing I like. Baby, tell me what you wanna do.
It's 7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets. Oh yeah, I got a real pretty little thing that's waiting for me. I pull up, anticipating good love. Don't keep me waiting. I got plans to put my hand in places I've never seen. Girl, you know what I mean. Let me take you to a place nice and quiet. There ain't no one better to interrupt. Ain't gotta rush. I just wanna take it nice and slow.
Hey, baby, tell me what you wanna do with me.
See, I've been waiting for this for so long. We're making love until the sun comes up. Baby, I just wanna take it nice and slow.
Now, baby, tell me what you wanna do.
Now here we are, driving around town, contemplating where I'm gonna lay it down. Girl, you got me saying, my, I wish that I could pull over and get this thing started right now. I wanna do something freaky to you, babe. I don't think they heard me. I wanna do something freaky to you, babe. So call out my name.
USHERRAYMOND. Hey, baby, tell me what you wanna do with me. Got anything that like you wanna see. Every time that you roll with me, hold me, tryna keep control of me nice and slow. You know, never letting go, never messing up the flow. Just how the hook go.
Take you to a place nice and quiet. There ain't no one better to ain't gotta rush. I just wanna take it nice and slow. See, I've been waiting for this for so long. Making love until the sun comes up. Baby, I just wanna take it nice and slow.
Justin, I hate you right now. I hate you right now, man. I'm so like going home alone tonight. And that last set, I'm like, seriously, I was like in my own world for a minute. I was like imagining all sorts of things. And I'm like, damn, like he's gonna make me go home after this? Shoot. I don't even want to know what you're gonna like. I already know you're gonna hurt me, and it's like, it's so mean. Why you want to treat me like this on my birthday? You know why? Because it's not my birthday no more. But I haven't gone to sleep yet, so I always feel like if I haven't gone to sleep yet, it's still my birthday. But it really is over. We were just talking. You played that Marvin Gaye track. I didn't know I have the same birthday as Marvin Gaye. That's special. I love it. I love that you played that version too. That was dope.
Sure.
But you're killing me tonight. You're killing me. I'm like, please, can somebody, like, if you know, then you already know. Can somebody just be like waiting on my like doorstep for me? Because I am feeling it tonight. Like, I am definitely feeling it. And I don't even know. I know that DJ Justin is about to hurt me. We've got like 9 more minutes left, and he's going to make it even more painful probably for me to go home right now. But look, I might as well just take it. Take it like a man. Give it to me, Justin. Give it to me. Do it.
Like it's magic, oh yeah. 'Cause I see nobody but you. I'm never confused. Hey, and I'm so used to being used. So I love when you call unexpected. 'Cause I hate when the moment's expected. So I'ma care for you. I'ma care for you. Yeah. 'Cause girl, you're perfect. You're always worth it. And you deserve it. The way you work it. 'Cause girl, you earned it. Yeah. Girl, you earned it. Yeah. You know our love would be tragic. Oh, yeah. So you don't pay it. No mind. We live with no lie.